life, and now he's coming back because
Ernest wandered
someone
off.
destroyed it all.
Brutal.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Anybody got any questions?
No.
I have a lot.
Could
but
you-
I don't know
could
which
you
one to
maybe-
ask.
Aside from the one I just asked in the chat.
Feel like a hostage situation? Yes.
You just need.
I assume it has to.
No,
right?
it's just you say anything and any NPC is like, I just can't believe him. I cannot believe you.
You just need
Literally.
to find someone with minus 40 insight.
Wait, does this
or whatever.
apply? Does this apply to things like him introducing himself? Does he introduce himself as
Not-
Bob Silverman?
He's
Not
just
if you use an
innately
alias.
untrustworthy.
They're
Just
like,
use
he's
an
like,
alias,
hey,
bro.
he's like, hey guys, I'm Bob Silverhand, and they're like, I don't think you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you're lying.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone
He-
just assumes he's faking his own name.
I really think that he should have a bonus to intimidation. There's no way that a smile that sinister, like it's a sneer, but multiplied 10 times is the most intimidating glower a face can conjure, you know?
Hold on, this is how I've just been imagining it as like Judge Holden's expression.
Yes,
this entire
yes, that's what I've been thinking. Thank you, Sam.
Because,
Oh my
like,
word, it's Judge Holden.
Like it's exactly this, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like it's this. He's just like this at all times.
I think even that is
Yes.
probably a bit of an underestimation.
Probably.
Oops.
The freaking edit.
The Judge Holden's phone,
Oh my word.
kill and eat people in the desert.
So I mean, it could be worse because I drew him.
Is
So-
he what? Oh yeah. He did draw him.
Jack the Killer. Yeah, let me.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I definitely want to draw Bumps now. Is there a reason why he's got pointy ears?
So I was taking a look at your illustrations of the moles. So let me
Yeah.
go back to it. And on your illustration, it looked like he had pointy ears.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. Yeah, I wasn't intending to, but you could absolutely have pointy ears. I think normally mole just look like humans. Like I feel like most people would look at bombs and be like, oh yeah, that's just a human. Only if you like split them open are you like, oh, this guy's weird. Kind of like the Doctor from Doctor Who. It's like,
No,
Ricky.
they're probably looking at me like, that guy
Oh
is
yeah, well,
definitely a mimic.
he's a
That
mimic.
guy's a mimic.
What would happen if we gave him that Lord Guy's hat from last campaign? Would the universe just kind of like implode or something?
Oh yeah, the hat of what was it?
I don't know.
Humiliation.
Humiliation. Yeah.
I forgot
don't
about
know.
that.
Is it like taping the up? It's
Didn't
like
it-
taping
didn't it
a
give
piece
you
of toast
plus
to the
one
back of a
performance,
cat
though?
and then throwing it.
I thought it gives you disadvantage on intimidation and advantage on persuasion, doesn't it?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
You rolled negative 40 twice.
Yeah.
They don't trust you, and they
negative
have to
38
double take.
and negative
They
21.
have to-
Negative
They have
21.
to double take. They have to double take each time because you have
Oh,
advantage. So you roll twice. So they look at you, they don't trust you, and then they look back at you and they still don't trust you.
yeah.
Okay, so real quick, I got
Hold
your
on.
little,
Why
like-
do I have nitro?
Oh, because they're doing like they're doing a free Nitro week for their.
Oh,
for this
okay. I was wondering. I'm like, huh?
They're trying to convince people to buy Nitro before they go public.
Wait, this is amazing. So you're telling me that I can just mayor everything? Let's go. Wow. I can
What?
spam seeker emoji. Hold on.
He's
What were
finding
you
it.
saying, Sam?
Right. So since I got in a bit late, I
long
understand
ago-
we were in a trap.
How long
I
of
do
free
not
Discord,
understand
free Discord Nitro do we have?
what's going on.
Yeah, the party. There was a wild magic explosion,
I was here for that.
courtesy of Spades. After that,
Oh, by the way,
Kieran's not
Kieran's
a
level
bat
2.
anymore.
I'm level
Kieran's
2.
level 2.
I do remember that.
He's not a bat anymore. He's level
Oh,
2.
good.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any better way to fix him, so we got a wish from the Jinn after Spades killed himself. And we used the wish on a resurrection, and we killed Kieran Bat to resurrect Kieran the Revenant.
Okay, got it.
I mean, that
So
works.
Essentially, Kieran needs to start doing push-ups at all times so he can level
Yes.
up fast.
Yep, basically.
So if his race was changed, does that mean his mental stats changed too?
Oh
Right,
gosh.
and we are now
He's back to
in.
being a human, but he's
And
a
it's
revenant.
it's
I thought he
sentences
was a
like
bat
that, which is
revenant,
why
though.
we're
I thought he was a bat revenant though.
He's not a bat
Well,
anymore.
I killed him, so now he's a human Revenant.
Yeah, but his race was changed to a bat.
His race was changed to a Revenant.
Huh.
His physical, he was physically changed to a bat, but his race was
He was
still
physically changed to a bat,
Revenant.
and it wasn't a polymorph. It was just a permanent change to a It wasn't a polymorph. It was like a
He didn't
permanent
polymorph
the
into
whole
something.
the whole
Took it
idea
back
of
into
Kieran.
Ernest, kind of.
The whole idea of Kieran was just shuffled out and replaced with a normal bat
Yeah, so why is he a man as a revenant then?
because
soul,
of the way that the bat died and turned into a revenant, and the way that revenants work, it didn't make any sense at all. And it was wild magic, Joseph. There was a lot of stuff that I had to kind
it
of
was
figure out
wild.
how to
You
stitch
would have to be
chose-
there.
Yeah. So
was
now
something.
instead of him being a regular bat Kieran, as opposed to Revenant Kieran, he is Revenant Kieran, so that he can actually exist in the game.
Okay, and we are in a trap. Is the other thing.
Michael's in a trap.
Adalbert
Michael's
is in a
the only
trap,
one who's
who
not
is
here.
not here.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope he gets better.
Me too. All right. Here we go.
Hey, Garrett.
Yeah.
Funny thing I just thought of. Can we say that there was like some wild magic remnant that affected Ernest and Adalbert and switched their positions? And that's how I came here?
Okay. Ernest is
Yes.
in the trap.
Okay, good.
So that we can actually play the game.
Heck.
I'd rather trap
Ernest was
than
looking for
trap
nature
Adalbert.
inside of a trap.
Oh.
I was looking for nature in the desert. I was trying to help it. I didn't know it was wrong. A few seconds ago, it was all grass.
Right.
And now my ass is grass.
I mean, it's
Yep.
all grass with you.
Hope you get better.
Garrett, could you describe our immediate surroundings so we can get started?
Yes. So you
Even
are
mine?
No, not yours. So the main group of the party is inside of, as I mentioned before, it's a small study or library. There are shelves of books, although 60% of the books have been knocked onto the floor. There is a writing desk kind of in the center next to one of the shelves, and then a steel door on the far wall that Ernest is trapped behind.
Watch your step.
Underneath the desk there is a hole leading to a pit of spikes.
Okay.
I'd like you painted spikes on it.
I'd like
He
to
did.
survey
But he's a
the
college of
area.
paint bard.
I'd like to survey the area in front of me to try and determine if there are traps.
Well, okay.
No.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Why not? Why not?
He just stops you. You cannot do that. Anything else?
What's a 12 get me?
Well, Ernest just sprung a trap.
Mm-hmm.
No, the
And
trap was
also-
sprung before I got here.
Cassidy
I got here and
just-
it started.
Built a trap.
Uh-huh.
So that's 2 traps. Other than that, seems pretty mundane.
Okay. Makes sense to me. So
You're
what
welcome.
I'm hearing is that there's nothing to stop me from getting him out of there.
It doesn't seem like it.
We could paint the
Awesome. I'm gonna go
hole.
and get him out of there.
Alright, cool. He's behind a steel door.
Now, how do I open a steel door? I wonder what my eloquent options for dealing with a steel door are.
Yeah, what do you got?
May I make
can
an
knock
athletics
on it.
check to try and beat the door open?
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead and make an athletics check.
Holy shit! Well, that's a natural 20. I forget what my athletics bonus is.
You're
Sorry,
better.
give me just a moment.
I mean, I have heat metal. I could probably burn a hole right through it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna blow it off its fucking hinges because that's a. Sorry.
Brute strength.
It would be really funny if I started heat metal while you were doing that. I'm not gonna do that, but it would be really funny.
Seal bonus is what
Yeah.
for level 8 again? I always forget. I'm sorry.
wait, Ernest, you're on the other side of it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What do I see? I have dark vision and true sight.
Sam, you're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Or no, wait, you're a paladin.
Yeah, I'm a paladin.
Hold on. Let me see.
Fighter was last campaign. No, that was. What? That was 2 campaigns ago. God.
You were never a fighter.
Time isn't real. Time is
Is-
not real, bro.
Is Fargo
Were you
still on the
level
golem?
8?
Yeah,
Level
wait.
8, so... Okay, so +3 is your
Okay,
skill
cool.
bonus.
That's 26.
Okay. Alright, so you sail shoulder first into this steel door. And the whole room kind of shakes. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like this steel door is going to be able to be moved with mortal physical strength.
Now, last.
However, the wall to the left of the door looks like it might be a little bit less sturdy. So you could redirect your attention there if you so choose.
Sure, I'm cool with that. I'm just gonna bash through the wall like I'm the fucking Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that, and with that roll, that is exactly what happens. Maria just barrels through the brick wall like she's the Kool-Aid man.
I hit him with firebolt.
All right,
No.
let's get you out of here.
She says to the alley behind the building.
Fuck. Wrong wall.
As you look to your right, you see that the steel door leads into a larger steel box adorned with different sets of pneumatic pipes and tubing. Ernest, from inside said box, you have dark vision. It appears to be a room
Mhm.
full of holes.
Oh.
And it's the holes are hissing at you.
Oh,
Pumping in air for you to breathe.
well, that's nice of them.
So did I hear the banging on the door?
Yeah.
Okay. In character, I don't know where I am or who that was. I am gonna ready firebolt, but
You prepare
Yeah,
fire.
I just heard
firebolt.
very aggressive pounding on the steel door. I don't know where I am or what's going on.
Yeah, we're gonna fire a firebolt in a small gas-filled enclosure.
Do you think I
Ooh.
know science?
Of course not.
Well, why
those holes-
wouldn't we do that?
Ernest, those holes are hissing at you. It very well could be snake pits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
Mm.
Do I recognize what they're saying?
Can you speak with animals?
I can speak to them.
I know, but you can't understand what they're saying.
Oh man! By the way, love that druid ability. You
The
can talk
rich
to
and-
animals, but you don't understand them. I love that so much. It's the most
rich-
level 1 ability
Whose idea
ever.
was this?
the
Mine.
rich and complex dialect of the species of serpent that is in these holes is a little bit too refined for your knowledge. You are unable to communicate with the snakes.
Oh man.
What sophisticated snakes?
On the outside, do these gas pipes look any less magically resilient than the door itself did?
Go ahead and make either an investigation or an arcana check, depending on.
Can I join
How are you
Maria
going
in the
about that?
alleyway and look
Yeah, there's a hole in
left
the wall, so
and
it's-
look
I was gonna
right
say
just
hole.
to make sure that there's no one in the immediate area when she's doing all this?
I'll have a +0 to both of those things, so that's a 17. I'm gonna say investigation, I guess.
17 investigation. Okay. They appear to be metal pipes. They seem mundane.
All right.
Douglas,
break-
looking down the alley, you see pretty clearly two of the illusory guards, but they walk past the entrance to the alley and don't look down it.
Excellent.
All right, nice.
By the way, can I see gas coming from the holes, or are they just hissing?
They're just hissing at you.
Okay, so it's invisible
that was-
gas.
With that 17, would I be able to hear the pipes hissing myself?
No, you won't be able to hear anything inside the room.
Okay. Can I break the pipes?
You may certainly try.
I can break these pipes.
Did I see anything with true sight, by the way?
Okay, maybe I can't
There-
break these.
The gas is not illusion.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, in general, did I see anything?
Nothing in that room is lying to you.
it's very obvious the situation you are in right now.
At least he's honest.
So they really are snakes.
No.
We think hard enough about this spot.
Unfortunately,
It'll-
true sight does not reveal to you the lies of oneself.
Shame.
I got a 15 to try and like wrench the pipes off.
All right. You grab onto one of the pipes and you place your feet against the wall and start yanking. After a couple of yanks, the pipes start loosening up, and the hissing is now audible on the outside. And after a few more yanks, the pipes come free from the wall.
I cast Firebolt.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
feel
god!
like, oh, this must be a gas leak.
Ethan,
I
what are
cast
cover
Firebolt.
rules?
Oh
Ethan, what are
god.
gas leak rules?
No, Ethan, what are the rules for cover? I forget.
Dirty
It's half
22,
quarter,
but I don't know what
cover,
I'm targeting.
three-quarter cover, full cover, I think are the main ones.
I guess
Okay.
I'm just targeting the hole.
I know what the. I just.
From what I recall, half cover, if you have half cover, you either have advantage or take half damage.
I would say he has pretty much full cover.
He does have full cover. He's trying to shoot him through a hole in the wall.
A target with half cover has a +2 bonus to AC and Dex save throws.
Is that on the?
That's just 5e, and when in doubt, go with 5e.
Okay. So, what was your attack roll, Ernest?
Dirty 22.
Okay.
Hitting a flammable object not being wielded or worn causes the object to combust.
You're shooting firebolt.
Yes.
Gang, I think he's gonna die again.
What's he gonna be this time? Cast
Ernest
him.
the
Most
Elder's a
killable
gas snake.
character.
Hey, I can't resurrect, I can revive, which means we have to get to him within 1 minute. Also, it does not restore missing body parts, so
Ooh.
Ooh.
hopefully nothing gets blown off you.
Maybe he'd prefer a what's it called? Reincarnate.
By the way,
I don't have reincarnate.
I did
Okay.
listen to the snake, so I put my face in front of the holes, right? Did I feel the gas?
You felt like a slight breeze, yeah.
Oh, so like a breath?
Mm-hmm.
Must be a big snake.
All right, because you're in an enclosed space,
God.
I'm gonna say that you
Lost in
automatically
seconds,
fail the
eating 'em.
following dexterity saving throw,
Hooray.
Mm-hmm.
as you have essentially turned your firebolt into a touch range fireball.
Mm-hmm.
God.
You basically did the wild magic fireball centered on yourself thing.
He's literally.
It's not even wild
he's-
magic. It's just freaking fire. It's just consequences. It's just consequences.
It really is
fucking
just
himself,
consequences.
Literally.
My favorite source of magic is
Maria.
consequences.
Make
Yeah.
a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Oh boy.
If you fuck me on this, I'm gonna get you.
If you kill me, I'm gonna
With-
kill you.
With advantage.
This is a saving throw. So I do add. Okay. Give me a sec. With advantage.
Hey guys,
Mhm.
Well, doesn't really make a difference.
Hey guys, what are you doing in this
Hey,
alley?
welcome.
Oh.
hey
Okay.
guys.
Uh,
I hate to break it to you, I don't have any 3rd level spell slots,
That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
so I
Oh,
can't
die.
revive anyone.
Okay. So dexterity saving throw. Okay. That's a 17 then.
By the way, did we level up at all in those 2 sessions that I missed?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
So late.
Except for spades.
Except for Spades, he's level 9. Because he drained a level from Bat Kieran. And I'm level 2.
Very cool.
We also haven't had a long rest since we got here.
Yeah. No spell
No,
slots.
I've probably long rested.
Yeah, which we
No.
should do. Nope.
No, you haven't.
Why would you? When would you have done that?
Me and
When I was
Spades
out
long
inspecting the
rested.
desert.
Me and
Just
Spades
now?
long rested.
Yeah,
Just
just
now.
now.
Me and Spades
Bro,
long rested.
long rested
virtue
in
of the
25
fact
minutes?
That we
Wait,
Yeah.
have we only been in the city 25 minutes?
He thinks this is a dream. That's why he's doing this.
Wait, how long have we been in the city? Sorry.
I feel like for
Not
I
like
thought we
very
were in
long.
here a couple days at least.
at least like an hour, maybe 2. That's the impression that I
Yeah,
had.
it has
Oh,
not been
okay.
long.
Yeah, it's not very long.
Okay, so Joseph, take 36 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And Maria, take 12 points of fire damage.
Did you say
Halved.
37?
I'm pulling your
I
leg.
said 36.
36?
And I take. How many did you say? Sorry, I spaced out.
I said 12, but I meant 13.
13.
I am bloodied.
Good for you, man.
You are your own worst enemy.
As Ernest defends himself, a flash of light happens, and Ernest ping pong bounces between a couple of the walls of the metal box.
My gosh.
Man.
I
Does
do
the
want,
does the
I do
box
want you all to
break?
understand this is completely reasonable from Ernest's perspective.
The steel door
Exploding
flies off
snake.
its hinges
Hey!
in an explosion of literature. One of the shelves is disintegrated.
Actually,
That
I
shelf
said
does
something
not
here.
have plot armor.
Can so I'm in the alleyway when
What
this
is this
happens.
spell?
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Who's done
see
this to me?
Ernest clean from the smoke?
No, so the metal box is intact. It blew the door off, and
Oh,
it
I
shot a
see.
stream of flames out the hole
Gotcha. But
that
not.
Maria just opened.
What powerful magic. It must be an enemy stand.
No,
No. No. Electric Ladyland?
Electric Ladyland.
The enemy stand. The enemy stand causes explosions whenever one of your friends touches a pipe within 5 feet from you.
My stand
Too
is
bad we're at the
exploding
pipe
snakes.
My stand, dirty worker, causes any pipe I touch to explode.
My
All right, boys,
stand, trench, turns sewer gas into snakes.
No. No. Don't subject Toyo and Violets to this nonsense.
They are not exempt. They are not exempt from the
right.
nonsense.
I got an important question for you guys. Steamed
Sure.
white rice, fried rice, or lo mein?
Fried rice every time.
Fried rice.
Steamed fried
Fried
lo
rice.
mein.
I'm gonna go with the lo mein.
Okay. I'm not
I
like
think fried rice with yum yum sauce.
White rice. I would have said fried rice until like 2 years ago, but
What happened
interesting.
2 years ago?
We
I
don't
need
talk
to
about.
But suffice
we
to
can
say
do
that
it.
Yeah,
I got
Maria,
it.
and fried that
Maria
rice.
is currently bouncing back from the explosion, swearing like a sailor at the moment.
yeah. You guys were able to see through the hole in the wall too, the giant steel door flying through the shelf.
Okay, I'm gonna head back in and check on Ernest and Maria just to make sure everyone's alive. Hey, Ernest, how long have you been here?
Stay back, fiend! I don't know what magic you just did to me, but I will defend myself.
Ernest has 3rd-degree burns on the front half of his body.
Ooh. You gotta.
Front half. He's like the opposite version of Two-Face.
That's right.
You may wear his beard, but I know you are not Douglas.
I'm Douglas Greygard of Clan Greygard. There is no other.
Oh shoot, it's him.
Hey, wait, that's all it took? All right, right on.
Kieran just sighs.
Ernest, there is a doppelganger wearing Bomps's face though.
What?
Ah, there he is! Douglas, get back!
Oh wait, no, sorry. I forgot because of all the shenanigans that happened last session that Bumps is not here. That is on me. I should have been paying more attention.
You didn't say Bumps was here. You said a doppelganger was here.
You shut it.
I've
Few
missed,
people can
I've
get Garrett
missed
as
Joseph.
nipped as
Yeah.
Joseph.
Genuine, just
All right,
Joseph shenanigans.
I see through the lies of the Jedi.
From my point of view, the Jedi.
Okay.
Just killed 24 children. All right. What is the highest passive perception among y'all?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Passive perception. Where the heck is that
I'm
on my
level
sheet?
2.
I've got a 13.
Actually, that's that
Um,
matters. It's not actually that bad.
Is that
What is passive perception again?
It's
10
just
plus
10 plus your perception.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I've got
18 then.
I got 11.
I got a 15.
18.
Okay. Ernest. There's a big hole in the floor now.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath where a desk used to be.
That must be where the enemy escaped.
Yeah.
No other reason for an
And,
explosion like that.
The rest of you can see where there once was a painted pit of spikes, there is now simply a pit with a ladder.
Mmm.
Hey, I did something useful. Eh?
I can't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Wait, so that actually like helped?
Yes.
Every time Ernest
Supposedly.
kills himself, the plot moves forward.
Unless
We should start
that's
killing you more
counting.
often.
We should.
I love this because, from Ernest's perspective, it's just
All right.
he was like walking in the street suddenly, in a closed steel door, no explanation, banging on the door, snakes in the walls. They're pounding on the door. You defend yourself, and then a flash of light.
I've gotten approval. I've got Bomp's art. I've been drawing it this whole time. I
Oh my
would
gosh,
never
it's beautiful.
trust this man with anything
No.
ever. Oh
No.
my word.
I mean,
Um,
I would trust him if he lied to
Ethan
me.
or Garrett, can you add Kira to the Path of Silence roll?
Oh yes.
Can I just-
Oh,
I will.
yes.
I can do that
Oops.
right now.
Can I just say too? People thought Cassidy was crazy when I was like, "Hey, get that child away from him! Why are we letting this guy near children?"
It was literally a bird.
It was
It
before
was a
this. It was
humanoid
before
child.
this.
Yeah, but even without
Should have
the
been checked about
sneer, he looks like a biker,
What happened to the
and
child?
not one of those bikers that like goes into like courtrooms with kids to like confront their abusers. That he looks like a biker that
Now-
would slash my brake lines.
It looks like he's
So-
actively biking right now. Like this is a front
The-
shot of him going at 120
I
miles an hour
love
down the highway.
Bombs and Douglas side by side. It makes total sense now.
Is that
It makes
Douglas?
so much. Yes, it makes so much
that's
sense.
Douglas.
Wait.
Sure.
Why does that look like Kratos but demented?
Because you are. You are Kratos, but demented.
Oh boy, I need to get an axe now.
All right, anybody going in the hole or?
Yeah, you know what? Hey, first one into danger. Douglas is hopping on in.
I'll follow Douglas. We're going in the hole.
Really,
Wee-
whenever whenever Bumps talks to his son Farkle, boy.
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 Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that the name of the bird?
Boy.
Yes, that is the name of the bird.
Boy.
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 No.
No.
Actually,
way,
he
what happened
never
to
says
the
no.
child?
He always says yes. Yes.
Do we still have the child?
No.
I don't
It's on the
know.
golem.
Yes.
Last I
What
remember.
happened to the child?
It's on the golem.
I think I shoot it away.
You
tried.
shot the child?
Shoo.
Oh, okay.
He tried.
I was not
Oh
even
yeah,
going to
it didn't
reply.
work. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it got obliterated.
It's on the golem.
It is on the golem.
Oh, that's right.
There's our golem.
A golem. Yep. So I'm clambering on down.
I guess the music
I'm
box plays
following.
something.
I'm going
All right,
with
here
you.
we go. Douglas begins descending the ladder. As you make your way down a brick tunnel, the only sounds that follow after you are the hand and footfalls of the people on the ladder above you, and the trickling of sand coming from somewhere below you. As
Okay.
you reach the bottom of the ladder, you find yourself in a long hallway with a thin layer of sand on the floor coming from somewhere in the ceiling above you.
Getting desertification.
Okay.
The hallway is made out of brick
Well,
and lined with
well.
more of those industrial pipes.
Lovely.
Can I take a sniff for gas?
Yes.
Now, why would you want to do that?
Make a. Yeah.
Do we know what gas is? Like, is that a common thing in
Yeah.
mining and all that?
I mean, like, there's mines and stuff and chemicals.
Yeah, I suppose.
Make a medicine check.
Ooh. 14.
Okay. You smell something, but you cannot identify what it is.
It's steak. I'm standing next to him.
Seared pork. Careful, there's something in the air.
It's probably my ashes.
Perhaps, or a poisonous something.
Now that he's pointed it out, can I take a sniff?
While he's sniffing, I'm gonna trek forward.
I will go with
Yeah. Anybody who wants to try and identify the gas, make a medicine check.
18.
Oh, so there is a gas.
You happy to go to sleep?
Can I also make a check?
Yeah, anyone who wants to check,
No.
he said. No.
Hey, no. Hold on. This time it was specifically pointed out to me that something's in the air. It was not before.
No. Cassidy makes a check.
Okay.
Cassidy got an 18.
Oh, that's good.
Cassidy, the air down here smells much clearer than the air upstairs.
Oh. Do I?
There's
Could
maybe
be.
a hint of rainwater, which doesn't make sense because you're underground.
It'll be toxic
So
gas, or perhaps some sort of sleeping serum in the air. Don't breathe it.
My,
Don't worry,
He
guys.
says he
Bumps.
smells Febreze.
Yes,
Sure,
for
I'll-
my,
breeze.
I don't. I
Nah,
don't smell any gas. Like it smelled like gas up there, obviously. I don't smell anything down here.
Nothing to be afraid of. Then
I lift up a blanket to cover my nose and mouth and move forward.
He's
Well,
never
we could like
breathed clean air in his life. He's a dwarf.
we could like
Yeah.
light a match. It smells like rain. The rain smells nice.
No one touch a torch or match or anything. I don't want to risk being blown to sky heaven. Can someone get a light in here, though?
I will cast light.
Says the dude with dark vision.
I know, but
I'm gonna-
I'm considerate. I care about others.
I'm gonna cast light, and it is going to be bright blue. It says I can
Nice.
change the
Yeah.
color. I'm gonna use that. It's
Absolutely.
bright blue, like not like sky blue, like the like F-250 Super Duty driving down the highway towards you with its LED
Oh my
brights on blue.
gosh. Ban LED lights. Seriously.
So how long does this hall go on for?
About 2 minutes.
Yeah, no.
No.
The hallway continues in either direction for about 20 feet before it splits.
Cool.
Oh, I hate branching pathways.
I think we should split up. We can cover
Oh.
more ground.
That's
Maria,
a terrible idea.
All
Maria
right,
proceeds-
gang. Let's split up.
Maria proceeds to take her spear off her back and like stands it point end up like evenly between the two paths and just waits to let it fall. Give me just a second. Hold on.
How? Isn't
Oh.
your spear double the size?
Is this hallway like not is how tall is this hallway? Because if it's not, like
The
half
hallway's
the
about
size-
7.5 feet tall.
yeah, we're fine.
No,
Well,
spear's too
well-
tall to do that.
Ah, I hate my spear. This spear's useless.
Yeah.
The
So-
spear grew twice as long because of one of the wild magic effects.
I forgot
I'm
about
gonna-
that. That's so annoying. Oh god, Spades really did just show up, fuck up everything.
He
Your
tends to do
spear's
that.
like 12 feet long.
I'm gonna cast Nova Bolt down both hallways because it's pure sunlight, so it won't light anything on fire.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
tracer
what I
round.
thought.
Yeah.
You fire a Nova Bolt down both hallways, and it reveals to you what you could already see from the bounds of your magical light.
Mm,
Okay.
So he can throw a bolt at a wall, but when I throw a bolt at a wall,
Okay, in
So yours was
law-
fire, mine was sunlight.
Okay, real quick. Does
I
anyone have
that's objectively worse.
we all know
Does
that the
anyone-
sun isn't that hot.
yeah,
We all know that the sun is fake, a myth made up by
But-
Big NASA.
Light
Big
isn't
Kellogg.
Uh,
flammable.
Does anyone have
Kellogg
a
is-
sword?
I do. Actually, as a
sword.
matter of fact, I do. In fact, it's your sword. Here,
Yeah,
I give you
borrow that.
Maria Zweihander back.
Which is
I'm gonna
7
I'm gonna-
feet. It's a 7-foot sword, so you can't use it.
myself.
You
I'm
have
gonna
6
kill
inches. You
Um,
have 6 inches of wiggle room.
hey, 6
It's
inches is
enough.
perfectly
That
respectable.
is enough to let it fall.
Speaking of
Six
half
inches is
sword,
actually like a lot. So
So I'm gonna let it. I'm just
That's what
gonna
I'm
let
saying.
it. I'm just gonna let it fall. Let's see.
Brother.
but yeah,
All right, we're going left. The coin.
I
the
have
coin
a
goes
mace and a
from-
hand axe if you would like them.
hey,
We're just start walking left because
I'm
that's the
gonna
direction.
I'm gonna go
we fell.
left.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go left.
The party goes left and
What
finds
do I see in the
himself.
true sight?
Joseph, stop asking me what you see with true sight. If there's an illusion that comes across your path, I'll describe it to you differently than to the other players.
That's the name of this
I have
episode.
purpose.
True sight.
You enter a cave. I have true sight.
What do I see?
You see a
What everyone else
monster.
does.
A monster that's immune to true sight.
No.
Oh,
It can't be.
It's a bucket.
hey,
No!
Douglas, you seem to be without a weapon now.
I've
Douglas
got,
has
Maria
the-
does
as a
give it
matter
back.
of
Douglas
fact,
has
I have my good old trusty, brand new, just found Grey God hammer, but I don't know what it does.
I
If
forgot about that.
he has the
I'll-
1 cubic foot of basalt warhammer.
I also got a backup, so I should be good on weapons. But I won't say no if you're offering me something new. I'll always take more things.
I'll always take more shit for my inventory.
Good
All
thing
right,
we
so
don't
as
do
you
a
guys turn left
weight
and
limits.
head down the hallway, you come to a T junction where there's a branching path going to the right and to the left.
So we from a junction we got to another junction. This is a maze. We're screwed.
You
We
guys
went
were
left
in
at
the
the
middle
If
of
maze.
it's
the
a
hallway.
maze, then we always go left. Always go left.
You guys were in the middle of a hallway, so you had 2 options of which direction to go. Now you have 2 more options.
And we go left.
The right-
because that's what the sword said.
Looks like we're at a dead
Directly-
end. I want to turn around.
Directly to the right, there's a door. And to the left, the path seems to go on for quite a ways.
I'm going to pull out a leaf and a nail.
Oh,
Oh,
sword
boy.
said left.
No.
I think we should let's check the door before we go any further. I think
Yeah, you want to lockpick that or something?
I'm gonna check for traps first. Douglas
Reasonable.
checks for traps.
I look in the door and I shiver.
What?
I have trauma.
From doors now?
Yes.
When
Okay.
closed real loud, he started.
I rolled a 17 for investigation to try to find any traps around or on the door.
Okay.
And that's my cue to go get something out of the oven. So stew on that.
Douglas investigates the door looking for traps. Douglas discovers no immediately discernible traps, other than what is potentially a trap, a small, smooth stone placed directly above the door with a rune carved on it.
Would
What's
that
it
be an Arcana
say?
check
Can I-
to look
Yeah,
at it?
can I Arcana that?
What's your
Yes.
Arcana?
My Arcana is +2.
I have 7.
Okay. You do
Hand
it.
it over. I take it, and I scream in pain because of the 3rd-degree burns on my hand, but I look at it anyway.
It's attached
Just-
to the top. It's attached to the top of the door. You can't pull it free.
Read
Oh.
the rune, bro.
Read the room or the rune? I don't.
Rune.
Okay, I can do that. All right.
All right. Taking a look at the rune, you determine that this is a rune that you use when you wanna look into a faraway place.
Huh.
This is the rune that you would put in the faraway place, and then you'd be able to see it from somewhere else.
Oh.
I recognize this. I've used this a few times. You know, to watch the forest. Big forest for one person. Where are
So
the
it's a
animals, though?
scrying stone?
What was that,
So-
Kieran?
Or passively keys. So,
So
is
wait,
it
what?
some kind of scrying stone?
Appears to be so. Um,
Alright.
that is the part where you look out of.
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna.
it's like a makes sense.
By the way, Kieran, there seems to be something different about you.
My chest is glowing a slightly yellow fire. And there's a nail through my neck.
What's your
Oh
back?
yeah,
Does-
the nail
on
is your
fire?
sword.
Oh, the
I
fire
can't
in my back.
Quite
Yep.
put my finger on it.
I'm a
Um,
revenant now, if that's what you're implying.
I'm gonna.
I was implying nothing of the sort, but
gonna
thank
use
you for
my-
telling me.
I'm gonna use my
I was waiting
buckets.
for I was waiting for Joseph to say, "No, it's not that."
I'm gonna use my buckets to get a little bit more
No, it's
height, but
something else.
I'm gonna use regular paint for this, not my magic paint. But I'm just gonna paint over the scrying stone.
Yeah, do that. That's good.
Spray paint. Spray paint the
Yeah,
camera.
You
I'm
spray paint the
graffiti-
security camera.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
spray painting the security camera. All of
I'm
me
gonna-
strict
I'm
making
gonna-
Vasilia.
I'm gonna motion to the door. Maria, if you'd like to do the honors.
Why you French?
I didn't.
Why
not
are you
French.
French?
If I was French, I wouldn't roll the R at the
You know,
front of
it's
my
nice to
throat.
have someone in this party who doesn't lie about their identity.
I just told you I'm a revenant. Does that count?
Well, yes, you didn't lie. You are a revenant.
Yep.
And I'm saying it's nice that you told me that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unlike someone else.
There's a woman in our midst. It's
You know
Hey,
Maria.
she's
well.
right there.
It's Maria.
Maria, by the way, just kind of standing
Maria's a
happy,
woman?
waiting to go down the hall.
Yep. Kieran's motioning for you to kick down the door.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Picking up all my buckets.
She proceeds to whip around and do exactly that. Let's see what I can do. All right, that's a 15 to kick down the door.
Okay.
You're naughty.
No sooner do the words leave Kieran's mouth than Maria, in a flying eagle kick, sails into the door and
Does she sail through the door?
breaks the handle off of it. The door does not open.
Hold on. Give me a moment. Maria is going to proceed to stand up, run back out of the hallway leading into it, and then get a running start to jump at the door again.
Okay, make another check.
That's 17 this time.
Okay. With a mighty crash, the door flings off of its hinges outwards and pulls with it several lengths of wires out of the box that was next to the door. From the frame of the door around the edges, it pulls wires and deadbolts along with it. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and the door is now open.
Light work.
Maria just missing a tooth.
In we
And
go.
we're gonna carry on and go through the door now, I presume.
Okay. As you guys entered the door, you see what looks like a small study, similar to the one upstairs, but this one is more of an apothecary style. There are tubes and beakers and plants and stuff. It seems to be mostly medicinal, as indicated by the standard universal sign for medical aid, which is, of course, as everyone knows, a chicken that is swallowing a sword.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Mhm.
Uh,
Why would it be anything else?
This is
standing
known.
at the desk, looking very startled, is Kira's character.
Oh,
Oh, what?
what an ideal first impression.
I don't think either. Oh nope, there.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. How are you doing?
Not
Having a
great,
fine
to
day?
be honest.
Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that.
We were attacked by a wizard upstairs with a powerful fireball spell.
No,
You don't seem
Well,
like
that's a shame.
the one they're looking for.
I'm back.
Who are you?
Met Kira's character.
Nice.
Yeah, she's here now.
oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so rude. My name's Amberly.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Kieran. These are my fellows. We are looking for one named. Did we ever learn Seeker's name?
The
Yes, he said
Seeker.
it like 6 times.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's secret.
You,
Yeah,
you didn't learn his
looking for
name. You heard him talk about his title. He said he was the Seeker.
Sean seems
You're
the
looking for a Seeker? Get on in here.
As he called himself.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is she lying?
Make an insight check.
Oh.
I kind of missed the description. Is it like, is
18.
Amberly
Oh, yeah.
human?
We
Does
not
she have
got
like
a
a
description
yet.
yet.
a gun?
Okay,
Okay.
18 insight, but yeah, Kira, describe your character.
She has been described as woman.
Yeah, she is female. So she is an elf. She has long red hair. She has okay, hold up. I'm currently drawing her.
Legendary.
So
I'm definitely not doing something similar.
Yeah, she's very interesting looking. You notice her skin is not any of the usual colors that you would expect. She looks like a strange elf. She has like sort of orange skin, with some blue dots, like just randomly in some
Like
patterns.
a leopard print sort of deal? Like,
A little no, like mostly on her face and like down her arms.
Kind of like freckles.
is she
Kind
a
of
gith?
more ordered than that.
Is she a gith?
He does
Yeah,
not
so-
have a tiny little snout. So probably not.
So
yet.
an
Oh, probably not.
Sorry.
So an elf, but with like a gith pattern, essentially.
Sure. Yeah.
Ah, okay. She's her own thing.
Yeah.
Not yellow. Good. No more gith.
And she
could be,
has a
like, half
nose.
Gith.
You mean no more gift? Never had
No.
a gift.
Yeah,
we
have.
did.
We did?
We have had Gith, yes.
Emmanuel was cursed to be a gith for like a third of the campaign.
Oh, that's hilarious. I
There was
wasn't there
also
for
that
that.
time we spent in, what was it,
I'll
the
be right
astral
back.
plane with the ships.
Oh yeah, and they pirated you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, with Bobo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2 campaigns ago, I think.
I also think there was one of the think tank that you guys killed.
Oh, was that?
Kieran.
Yeah.
Kieran, she does not appear to be lying. She seems genuine in her lack of understanding of what you're looking for.
Amberly, Kieran squints at you, but nods. All right. What are you doing here?
Oh, wait. Sorry, were you talking?
Yes.
Oh, I'm helping a doctor with his sick. Hold up.
Sorry, you got to scroll up a little bit.
Amberly is
I am
alternate
helping
universe
a
Jellicoe.
doctor named Saul with a sick grandson.
Saul? As I said?
Yes.
I see. Hey.
Ernest, is she real? We've been seeing a lot of things. Is this one real?
Let me get a closer
so.
look. Am I
We
within
were
30
true
feet?
I see.
Am I within 30 feet?
Yes.
I don't know what you call it, but if you could use your better sight,
Ernest, what do your true eyes see?
what do your elven eyes see?
Dwarven now.
Yeah.
I will be right back. My food is here.
On the note of him being right back, Cassidy leans down and starts sliding the door back onto its hinges as best as he can.
I am back.
So does she look like a person who exists?
Yeah, you don't see anything false.
It's strange, but there's nothing strange.
Wow.
Well, that's all I needed to hear. Could you did we ever catch your name? Oh yeah, you introduced yourself.
Amberly, was it?
Yes.
You wouldn't
Emily.
happen to have some burn lotions, would you?
The man standing in front of you has
let's
third
check my
degree burns
bag.
all over the front of his body.
My
Amberly just starts
pants are
rifling through his
literally
satchel.
on fire at the moment.
You might consider putting out the flames currently on your pants before applying any sort of ointment.
I start patting down Ernest.
Oh.
I didn't even feel it.
That's not
Wait a
good.
minute.
That's how awesome what you are.
I must be getting tougher.
Hey, that is what I would take away from that. Hmm.
Doesn't seem like I have any burn ointment, unfortunately. Sorry.
Well, that's
darling.
all right. I didn't have anything to pay you with either.
We'll make do. We've survived
I'm not
worse.
worried about it.
Wait,
Have
what?
we survived
What's happening?
worse?
We were trying to find some burn ointment for Ernest from Miss Amberly here, but she doesn't have any on her. So we just got to shrug it off like we always do.
Yeah.
How much is burn ointment worth?
It's a cannonball wound. It's gaping.
It's
Hey,
gaping.
Cannonball wound ointment.
I love that bit so much.
Like
you know how much I
putting
adore.
little dollops in a big circle on his chest.
Yeah, what's the other one where it's like ways to prevent a cannonball wound? I have a cannonball wound.
Do not stand directly in front of a cannon.
How true that is.
It's amazing.
Never know what's gonna fall from the sky.
Wow. All right.
How much?
Amberly, there is a knife murderer in their party.
What?
Another
Like
one?
a slasher, a ripper. He's clearly a serial killer.
Oh.
I thought Mox wasn't here.
Oh, he's not there. I keep forgetting. I keep
Oh, wait,
wanting to do the. I apologize. I need to.
You sense
I'm
the
writing this in-
shadow of a serial killer over this.
I
His
just so
persuasion
desperately
is-
want. Every time the new character is introduced now, I'm gonna want to be like, and there's this really shady guy. I'm writing in bold on my notes here. Bomps is not here.
Bombs, what is your beard color? Because you don't
Let's
have hair.
go. Ginger.
Yes.
His
Perfect.
persuasion is so low that he affects conversations he is not a part of.
His demeanor is so intimidating that it has permanently changed us to the point where people can look at us and be like, "Oh shoot, they've really."
Who do you mean?
But I'm not here, am I?
You see him once and your life is ruined.
Yeah.
Amberly, the doctor did need some of those herbs that you were grabbing, though.
Oh, pardon. I need to go to Vivily's.
Is there like actual real people in this town? Maybe we should talk to them.
Now that you mention it, she is talking to us. That's strange.
Do you mind if we tag along to say hello to the doctor? We may have a couple questions for him.
Oh, of course, darling. Feel free.
More specifically about burn ointment.
Aye,
You
yeah.
may be able to help with that.
Okay.
Do I recognize any of the herbs she's carrying?
You recognize the burn ointment.
Make a nature check.
I just love that idea where you have burn ointment, but you're like, eh.
She
I'll
just
save
literally
it for when
doesn't know
I
what it is.
really need it.
Yeah, I'm assuming for someone who really needs it, not the guy who's still on fire.
Either that or he's
Um,
too far gone.
Yeah, we gotta
I got a
triage this.
Dirty 21.
Okay. Yeah, you can identify some of the herbs that are there. So most of these herbs are like preservatives.
That could work. I'm quite interested in preserving me right now.
You know that they keep like fruits and stuff from like rotting if you apply them, but you have no knowledge of any sort of other applications that may have happened in a civilized society.
So
I see.
salt.
There are
Salt?
herbs.
She's throwing salt in the wound.
Not
Yeah,
those.
do you want salt on your burns?
You want salt on your burns?
Did I successfully put the door back up?
I think you did.
It's not aligned properly, but it's up there.
Ah, another one for me to kick
I-
down.
We immediately kicked down the door to a receptionist for a doctor. And I was
Hey,
like, oh.
we were in. It's an emergency. Do you see us? We need medical attention.
I think we can be forgiven for not assuming that this is a place of hospitality.
You know what?
Yeah, but
Since
I
I
still feel
rolled
bad.
really good the last time, I'm gonna go grab another beer.
He's
In
locking in.
character.
No.
I kid you not, I rolled great last time and I had a beer.
Hey, there you go.
That's what it is.
It's that and the lucky jersey, you know? Works
So
with
what kind of
everything.
beer? He got up. Dang it.
All right, everyone, take their guesses. I'm going to say a Blue Moon,
guessing?
Bud Light.
Oh,
Okay.
Bud Light.
like a.
Sports banquet.
I was just about to say
That was gonna be my guess.
Gosh, dang it!
Voodoo Ranger.
Or Miller.
Ooh, Voodoo Ranger's not bad.
That's my guess.
Voodoo Ranger. I don't know. I feel like it's.
He feels like a light kind of guy. So like a Bud Light or like a Coors Light. That's my guess.
I'm gonna lock in a Miller, like a Miller Light or something, like a Miller.
There you go. I'm locked in Voodoo Ranger. All right,
I don't know,
$5
Bush
on
or
the
something.
Yeah, can we all put $5 in the pot?
I don't have $5. I'm broke.
I'll put $5 on pot.
No. You can grow pot. You're druid.
He can just
Oh, that's
grow.
true.
He just puts five. He just puts 5 buds in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew
Five-
pointed out
5 pops in the bud.
a little while ago that druids use drugs in their rituals, but I, as a player, did not know that. So I'm just making it so that Ernest does not know what drugs are, which
There you
makes sense with his earlier escapade as well.
Drug escapade?
Yes,
Yeah.
the
Were you
one
not
with
there
the
for
Silver
that?
Grove.
Mm-hmm.
Where he jumped into a hot box.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're now just waiting to
Oh,
see what beer this guy does.
Mm-hmm. This campaign is paused until we see what kind of beer this man has.
Fair enough. I might as well go grab a non-alcoholic beverage.
That flex.
I might as well grab
what's he gonna come back with?
the entire handle of
All right, I'm gonna grab some alcohol as well. I want you all to
Which is-
guess what I got.
which
Rubbing
is
alcohol.
called you Richard Nixon.
Alrighty, I am back.
All right, what
Hey,
kind
what
of beer you
beer?
have? What kind of beer?
Corona Familiar.
Oh, what?
Ah.
That's such a
We were-
wild reaction to with no other context.
We were
We were all
look.
guessing
It's
what
a
kind of
new
beer you
it's a
would come
new
back with.
flavor, and I haven't seen this before, and I wanted to try it.
Okay, what kind of beer do you usually drink?
Uh,
The snack cupboard.
Yellow?
back home in Michigan, it was Rolling Rock.
Hello,
Okay,
Michael.
Hi,
Hey,
Michael.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Michael.
Out here
Uh,
in Utah.
Lucky enough
Oh.
for you guys, I just got done eating at Iron Corral with my family in Medina, and I'm now driving home.
Yes.
So I can kind of play D&D while driving.
Hey, you shot Seeker in the face. How does that make you feel?
I almost threw
Out
up.
in Utah, I tried to go for Coors or
No.
Drinking.
What kind of course? What kind of course?
Banquet.
Of
Yeah!
course. Gosh dang it.
Dude, I've been getting so
You get
many
the
ads
halfway.
for some special limited edition Coors Banquet watches, and I really want to buy one.
If it's not that, then it's Keystone Lights.
We were,
All right,
we were
Andrew,
all
you win this
betting-
one.
We
Andrew
were all
wins.
betting on what
Anything
kind of
like
beer
beer.
you would bring back.
But
And
I guess none of you guessed Corona.
No, we
No.
No, I
No, we
guess
didn't.
Bush.
I was Blue Moon.
I've done Miller.
I was butter.
I will
Cruiser.
say I do
Wait,
love Blue Moon
Really,
on
Ethan?
tap.
Blue Moon?
Yeah, that was my guess.
Oh, I thought that's what you drank.
No.
I guess Coors Banquet.
What do you think? What do you think I drink, Michael? I'm curious.
Sex on the beach.
Nothing but cocktails.
You get it because it's fruity and it has a funny name.
Isn't that
You know
a
what?
sushi?
I've actually never had that. I might give it a shot.
It's not bad.
Do you even drink beer, Ethan?
No, I'm more of an old-fashioned guy.
Okay. When it comes to beer, I like a good Coors Light. I like a good Michelob Ultra. I like a good Pabst Blue Ribbon. I like a good Grain Belt Premium.
I'm back.
But
Hey, Michael's here.
What you got? What you got, Garrett?
Andrew won. It
Since I-
was Coors Banquet.
That was my first guess, but Andrew took it.
I know.
Okay, wait. So I did not bring back a Coors. I brought back a Corona Familiar.
Yes, but when we asked him what he would normally drink, after some prodding, it was Coors Banquet. So
My second guess for Food Ranger.
although, because I've started taking the medication that I have, I can't drink anymore. But when we were out to dinner, I was looking at the menu, and they had 2 non-alcoholic beers. They had a Heineken Zero and a Coors something or other. I can't remember what it was called, but I
They
got
don't have
it, and
O'Doul's?
it tasted like a beer. I was like, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to drink a beer.
You drink beer for the
Yep.
taste?
Something's
Yeah.
horribly wrong here.
Would you rather I say that I drink beer to get drunk and out myself
No.
as an alcoholic?
Yeah.
No, I just don't like the taste of beer.
I
I
drink
like
beer for the
It's an
taste, which
acquired
is why I
taste. I
drink.
didn't like it before, and then I drank it because my grandpa always offered me a beer, and I was like, well, I'm not going to say no.
That's
Michael.
fair.
Michael,
What's up?
you escaped the trap by nature of you not being here.
Well done.
Good job.
Hey there,
Mario.
it's Slicker. I'm drinking White Russians.
And instead,
So
What was
Ernest was in the
Well-
trap.
fuck me, I guess.
You
What happened?
you escaped the trap. We replaced you with Ernest because you were the only one that wasn't here earlier. So
Yeah,
the
we just
room
had it
started
that-
filling with gas, and Maria was like, "All right, I'll get him out of there." And so they went around the outside and they saw pipes going into it, and Maria pulled one of the pipes out. And as soon as Joseph saw light, he cast Firebolt and exploded the whole room.
Okay, bit of context. The way we did this was that some sort of
So
wild
Ernest is-
magic, some sort of wild magic remnant affected you and I and just switched our positions because you weren't here and I was.
I'll take
And
it.
so I
so-
was basically just walking around town, admiring the non-existent nature, when I was suddenly transported to a strange room and hear knocking on a steel door. So, yeah, I tried to defend myself.
Okay, you were walking around town enjoying the non-nature. You're just the opposite version of people that are walking around New York. They see the Central Park and they go, "Man, imagine how many parking spots you could fit here." And you just look at an apartment complex and wonder, "Man, imagine how many trees you could plant here."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there used to be nature here. Then it became a desert.
So
need
did you
to
kill
bring it
yourself
back.
by casting fireball in a room full of gas?
I bloodied
Nobody's
myself.
bloodied.
I'm barely. I'm bloodied by 1 point.
He has 30-degree burns.
Have
Third.
we got a
30.
single session?
Third.
Okay. Have we got a single session in which Ernest didn't get bloodied? What's
Yeah,
the
last
line
session
of
was
not
here.
going
I
rate
have
for Ernest?
I have never gotten bloodied or killed in combat. Ever.
That's true, actually.
I never
Wait,
said in
how-
combat. I just asked you how many times you got bloodied.
How'd you get bloodied when we
Due to
were fighting?
gross self-negligence.
When we were saving
The police would take you
sunlight?
from your hair and put you in CPS if they knew how to separate you.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I do think he didn't get bloodied last session, actually.
He wasn't here last session.
I wasn't here last. Yeah.
Yeah.
That does not count.
I wasn't here the session before that either.
Wait, Ernest, how did you get bloodied when we were saving Saint Sunlight? Because you weren't there because they were like repairing your thing.
Yeah,
Because he,
I wasn't there, so I
He
didn't
wasn't
get
there
bloodied.
because he was in surgery
He got
for
it was
being
out of
bloodied.
combat, out of combat. He got his arm stuck under a door and
That's
pulverized
right.
his bone. One of his bones is just metal.
Ethan, from this point on, could we just get some light editing on the footage? Anytime that he gets bloodied, whether it's in or out of combat, we just keep a tally.
How about applause?
So I have
Alright.
also grabbed the beer. This is a beer
Nice.
night.
Michael,
Okay.
since they escaped the trap, they went down into a tunnel, busted open a door with a security camera on top of it. Cassidy spray painted over the security camera, and they busted into an apothecary and met Kira's character, who is an orange with blue dots elf.
Kira, are you guest character or are you joining the campaign officially?
To be determined.
I think for now it's just more like a Space Team character.
Yeah.
I was gonna say welcome.
Yes.
Well, now that we know that you're not going to be here every week, you're not welcome.
Thank you very, very much, Joseph. Appreciate
You
it.
are you are partially welcome. You get half credit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Her name is Amberly.
Yes.
Speaking of which,
She is she's an assistant to a doctor named Saul. We're gonna go visit because it's another living soul in this literal ghost town.
So we.
Has somebody
so I
already
guess
made the
we-
Breaking Bad meme or no?
Yeah, I guess we better call Saul, huh?
oh gosh,
Oh yeah. So can we make it so that I was nearby so that Adalbert can join more quickly?
Adalbert is in the tunnels now.
Oh,
Hello.
cool.
Yeah.
That was really
He got
fast.
turtled.
Wow.
He got
Oh,
turtled.
I was basically right outside, wasn't I?
Yeah, he got
spawns
turtled.
in.
The only reason I put you in that room is because for the we needed somebody to be in the trap.
And I volunteered without you even
Yeah.
No,
asking.
nobody's in the trap. Nothing is happening. Nothing ever happens.
I still think it was an attack by an enemy wizard.
There are no traps in Bossing Say.
All right.
There are no traps in Boston.
Amberly squeezes past you guys and begins walking down the hallway with her preservatives.
Okay, let's
think
follow her.
I guess we gotta go see the doctor.
Doctor.
As you guys follow her, you begin walking down a hallway, and you're gonna pass 2 doors as you walk down this hallway.
Are they labeled at all?
They are the same as the door you just destroyed.
So
That's
they
it.
all have scrying stones?
Yeah.
Cool. Cassidy, spray paint them too.
Mate, we're in a doctor's office. I'm not going to spray paint the security cameras.
You already did.
Yeah, that's before I knew we were in a doctor's office.
Right,
Just
but
in
at this
case.
point, we're kind of already dug halfway in their own grave. Like, at this point, just spray paint them anyways. Go
Just
full
spray
tilt.
paint it anyway.
If you only spray paint one, it will be too suspicious. You
No,
should
you have
spray
to
paint
spray
all
paint
of them, so they don't know you're
That's gonna make
gone.
us look like amateurs.
I really don't want to spray paint it.
Don't spray paint it.
Why not?
All right,
I
so
almost
nobody's
wanted-
damage.
just
I
to
almost wanted-
confirm. Just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to know that there were doors there. Are we continuing down the hallway?
Yeah.
Are they like completely solid doors, or do they have like windows in them? Or
Can I?
Yeah, they're
kick
totally
them?
solid.
I see.
Yeah, if you want to.
We just go down the hallway and I bounce between doors, kicking off of each one. I'm charging up
trying to
stack.
kick
Kickers, not room clearers.
Are you trying to kick them down, or are you just kicking off them
No, I'm joking.
like a spazzy child in the mall?
Yeah, exactly. Because I am a big
Muscle man.
You know who else is a spazzy child?
Bob Silverhand.
All right. As you guys follow Amberly down the end of the hallway, that is the party we're going to the doctor.
That is so true.
Amberly pulls a small metal plate out of her pocket and slides it into the box next to the door, and the door at the end of the hall opens, and you guys enter into a large cavernous room packed all around the edges and the ceiling and filled to the brim with pipes, gears, ball joints, just like all sorts of mechanical components just meshed together.
All sorts of stupid contraptions.
Is there anyone in here?
It's a fairly long room. You don't see anyone quite yet,
I have true sight.
but
I
Amberly,
have dark
this
vision.
is not unusual, as most of the work that the doctor's been doing recently has been at the far end of the room.
Okay.
Oops.
All right. We'll just keep following her then.
There's sure. I mean, like,
Garrett?
there's. Ethan's perfectly trustworthy.
What's up?
Could I look for some morphine?
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
I rolled a
Make a
12.
morphine
I
check.
can't pull up my character sheet.
Okay. Let me pull up.
I think I have a +1 or a +3 to perception. Or oh wait,
Investigation.
no, that would be. What's investigation stat?
that's intelligence.
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 So it's +3.
What is it? Intelligence or wisdom?
It's intelligence. It's +3.
Garrett,
Yes,
you're
you
looking
rolled
at my sheet.
15.
Garrett, you're looking at my sheet.
I'm looking at all of your sheets, bud.
He is looking respectfully.
You have no idea how many sheets I'm looking at.
Joseph gets butted. Joseph gets butted because of his nonsense. All right. Yeah. So you rolled a 15. There's morphine in the basket of stuff that the weird elf lady brought from the room you guys were just in.
Sorry, the weird elf lady.
Yes, Kira's character. She's an orange
That would be
and orange elf with blue dots.
Don't tell Douglas
Gotcha.
he'll drink it.
What?
I
Oh,
no,
the morphine.
that's her morphine. I won't take her morphine.
It's my
The
morphine
first-
and I need it now.
The first
Better watch
couple
out, otherwise he's gonna drink the weird elf.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm like, no.
kinda strange.
A little,
A little
Kinda strange.
weird.
Gilbert can have a little morphine as a treat.
Make a persuasion check.
What's really strange is that there's nothing strange.
Wait, me?
No, I was saying for Michael's character.
Oh, thank goodness.
Gotta
Question,
persuade.
does Ernest
You
know
are
what
the
morphine is?
anti-seeker. Like, seeker would automatically succeed on animal handling checks with horses. You fail all persuasion checks with thinking things.
Sorry, that's my bad for thinking.
All right.
sorry, guys. I didn't mean to think.
Big Brother did not like that.
I promise it won't happen again.
All right. What's the strat, guys?
Oh, sorry. Really quick, Andrew, do you have to work tonight?
No.
Woo! This is the first time we're gonna actually get to play Helldivers tonight.
Yes.
Wait,
Follow
is
the yellow brick
the
Amberleaf.
doctor's not in the room? Am I understanding this right?
Okay,
It's a
the
big room. Allegedly, he's at the end of the
Big
hallway.
room.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go
It's a
check
big
out the end of the
room.
hallway.
I trust her. I don't
Room's
think
jammed. It's jammed full of stuff, but it looks like it's like you can't see the end of it with your dark vision.
Oh.
Is
Wait,
it
so
still like dark in here?
hold on. So does the doctor just work in complete darkness?
Yeah, it's totally dark.
I
My
mean, to be
brother in
completely
Yara,
fair,
you are a
as long as
dwarf.
he's got dark vision, it's not like it's really much of a problem for him.
I suppose, but I feel like that's an invitation for medical malpractice. But I don't know anything about any of those words, so never mind.
Honestly, I'm surprised you could put that many syllables together without slurring.
God, I pick up a glass and hit it over my head.
Hi,
There he
quit
is.
breaking stuff.
Take bludgeoning damage.
By the way, excuse me, Miss Amberly, but where are the snakes?
There are snakes? Where?
Yes, the snakes. Where are they?
I don't know. You told me about them.
Yes, the snakes in the
Oh.
walls.
The snakes in the walls.
Don't,
Yes.
don't,
Oh,
don't
I heard them
mind him.
earlier.
He's
Well, we have
clinically
to take care of
insane.
that.
No, don't mind him. He's clinically insane.
Yo, Scott Pilgrim
Wait.
versus the world? More like Ernest Silverheart versus Doors.
Am I right?
We came to the city on a field trip but ran into a bit of trouble.
Wait,
We're all
that's not his
escorting
name,
him.
is it? Ernest what? Silver.
Yes.
Although you should join the Grey Guards.
For fun.
Kieran's gonna head down the hallway.
Yep, I'm
down
gonna
the
move
hallway.
closer. Down the hallway.
Everyone
I
be
will
careful
also
of the
follow him
snakes.
through the hallway.
Be
The
careful of
party-
the snakes, everyone.
The party moves down the large cavernous room that I didn't describe as a hallway, I don't think.
Oh yeah, no one at no point did he say it was a hallway.
You did.
Um,
You heard the hallway like 3 times.
No.
No, it's just a
No,
long.
you guys were in a hallway. You're not anymore. It's a large. Let me try this again. You guys exit the hallway into a large cavernous room. The room is packed.
Large
mechanical-
cavernous hallway.
The room is packed full of mechanical implements of all different kinds. You have no idea what they are for.
Got any games
There's
on your
also
phone?
snakes in the walls as well.
I'll just keep walking.
Yeah, keep
Alright.
walking.
The party begins to walk to the far end of the room.
This is alternate universe Jellicoe.
After a minute of walking, the party begins to see a faint green light at the far end of the room.
Uh-huh.
And that appears to be the direction that Amberly is leading the party.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Walk
right.
towards the light, guys.
Woo, nothing could go wrong.
Blinded by light.
What color is Bomb's eyes?
Green.
Bright, luminescent green. No,
I'm not sure if I believe that.
I'm gonna leave just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Is this Dr. Sol a necromancer?
Why? I don't think so.
Okay. Just curious.
Why would he want to romance a neck?
Oh my
Well, that would be very
gosh.
strange.
I know,
They're,
right?
they're
They
pinging
tried to
off
put
of
me
each
on
other.
the cover of Vogue, but my neck was too long.
Okay, so essentially, Ernest is genuinely too stupid to live, and Amberly talks like Amelia Bedelia. This can only end in disaster.
She will fit in perfectly in this group.
We are
Which is
so
absolutely
fucked.
just such an unbelievably offensive and rude thing to say. You'll fit in great. Excuse me?
Dude, I can't stress enough. This is the crack team entrusted with essentially the fate of the known world.
So far.
We're doing great.
So, Doctor, tell me what's good.
Give me the
So
news.
as you guys approach the faint green light, you see it's coming from. You see it illuminating a scene in front of you. At a corner of the collection of meshed gears and pistons and wires and all sorts of mechanical implements, there's a large green tube, which is what's giving off the glow. There's a green liquid inside of it. Also inside of it is a young man suspended in this liquid with tubes and wires running to his chest.
Ah.
From the glow of
Okay.
this tube, you can see a workbench with a man hunched over it. He has shoulder-length gray hair that's very unkempt. And he appears to be working on something on the table that's covered in black cloth.
Hmm.
I feel like my question still stands.
Yeah.
I
Well, tell her
probably
to sit
am.
down.
Not beating the necromantic allegations here with a scene like this.
What'd you say, Kira?
I brought the herbs.
The man turns
Yeah,
around to
but-
look at the party. You can see that he is wearing some kind of mask with
Oh, gosh,
two
dang
red
it.
lenses in the front of it.
Is this
Ugh.
Solomon?
No, this dude's definitely bad news. Come on, guys. Come on.
Guys,
He-
it's a Disney character with green. It's always evil.
He lifts a bracer on his Yoda ? He lifts a.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. Yoda's not a Disney character. He lifts a bracer on his arm with a glowing terminal and presses a few buttons on it, and lights turn on where you guys are.
Oh.
And he takes the mask off to reveal a perfectly normal human face.
Oh.
His eyes are kind of sunken in, and he's very wrinkled. Just looks like a haggard old man.
Sorry,
Oh.
you lost me at he has a Pip-Boy on.
If you kill him, you can get it.
No.
I am a kleptomaniac. I stole it from Vault 101.
Thank you, my dear.
Hey, my Psycho Jet's missing.
Anytime.
He collects the herbs from
Dance took
from
it.
you. Now, who are your friends?
Oh, well, you can tell that she does not know any of their names. Well, this one has a burn, and his pants were on fire when I met him.
Douglas
that is
We're wondering if
Greygard
the
of Clan
any-
Greygard.
burn
Why are you-
ointment.
Douglas, why are you introducing me as Douglas?
No, I'm introducing myself. Not everything's about you.
Well, she was talking about me, and then you introduced me as you.
No, I
Stop
introduced
confusing
myself. Everything's about me.
No,
Oh,
Ernest, no, he was simply cutting her off so that he could introduce himself first.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello. What? His eyes kind of widen when he looks at you, and then his eyes
me?
kind of widen when he looks at you. Yeah, when he looks at you, Kieran.
All right, Revenant.
Oh, I have given him what he asked for. He told me I could have this place.
I do not know what you are talking about.
Please, tell your master that I have nothing more to give.
I'm sorry, Doctor. There seems to be a miscommunication. I do not know you.
allow me to explain. Our
I'm sorry, Doctor. You're not talking about. What are their names again? Kieran's
Kieran?
bosses.
Oh, that.
Wasn't it like
What are-
Vermeer
about
or
what?
something?
Kieran's bosses. The werewolf guys.
Vaughn?
Oh,
Vaughn and-
Vaughn?
Oh,
Yeah,
Vaughn and
you're not
Kessel.
talking about Vaughn or Kessel, are you? Because otherwise, we really don't know who you are.
If your concern is over the condition of our overseer, leader, Theon, what would you call yourself?
Chaperone.
Shep,
At this
that's
point-
At this point, I don't know.
well. You see, it's a very
At
simple
this point, you're
situation.
severely underqualified for your job. These are two prisoners, and you've just been following them all day.
One of them's
And-
done.
I was leading.
A conditional associate of ours triggered a wild magic surge that resulted in our comrade coming down with a sudden case of death, which required that we revive him from his state as a bat. And the only means that we had access to do that was to turn him into a revenant. It's very simple, Frank.
So that's what happened?
Yes, that is what happened.
Nah,
You have the means
No.
to create the nails.
nah, that's
I
not what
do
happened.
have a nail here.
It was
Alright,
like a
so-
one in
You
a
have
million
one.
type fluke.
No.
Give it to me.
All right, sir,
Right? I
sir.
dig
I'm
around in
gonna
my
need you to
pack
back
for a
off as I
single
explain
nail.
the situation at hand, because my associate did not explain what truly happened.
Make a persuasion check.
With disadvantage because Bob's existence.
Oh boy, 70
Bob
yeah.
looked at you.
isn't here.
No, because of his existence.
19.
Right.
Yeah.
Just in general.
All right, he stops briefly and looks at you.
All right, so in the wild magic surge that occurred, my associate here was first turned into a. Was he turned into a revenant first, or was he turned into a bat first? I
Bat
can't.
first.
Bat first.
All right, he turned into a bat, and then he was turned into a revenant, all done by wild magic, not at our hands. And then to get him back to his humanoid form, we had to kill him, use a wish from a djinn that also got summoned during the wild magic surge to resurrect him, and now he is just a revenant and not a bat, which was the best outcome.
You know, saying that out loud makes me realize just how absurd the whole thing is. I don't blame you if you're
It
confused.
took you this
Hold on.
long to realize how absurd the situation was?
Hold on, I thought he was a revenant the whole time.
We permanently made an
No.
entire underground city invisible. And you're only now realizing there was something a little bit off about that.
I mean, you
Well,
gotta
I
give
don't
me
know
a
if I
break.
would
That
say-
was literally like 30 minutes ago. So
I
There was
don't
also
know if I
two
would
different
say
wild magic
we
surges.
did it.
Surges are getting
Bumps.
stronger then.
No, it was just
What was that?
He just does that.
The surges, they must be getting stronger.
well, there are other surges that are just happening. That are just happening.
Has he completed the pylons?
He?
Uh,
Huh?
What? I'm
What?
sorry.
We don't know anything about
Or is
any
this
pylons.
Merrick's doing?
Who?
Merrick? I've heard that name.
Excuse.
Is that the big guy in the armor that chased us through the canyon?
Oh yeah, it totally
What?
is.
I don't know. We were chased by a guy leading an undead army through the canyon.
Right, and there was this girl with, like, bird wings as well.
What? An angel?
Is that what those
don't know,
things
it
are?
just- I don't. It looked like bird wings to me. Like
You're
like
telling me.
Oh, is it like a dove?
How?
I
What?
I
This is the
turn
most
over to
unfortunate conversation.
Say, Cassidy,
turn
weren't
over to
you a dove
Cassidy.
before?
and I go, shit, I
Well,
just
there you go.
remembered that big floating rock we were shooting at when we were on the ships. I completely just absolutely iced one of those chained up angels. I kind of feel bad about that now.
Oh, you mean the throne of doom?
You're not
You-
working with the Revenant King, then?
No, not all.
No, more like the
No,
revenant
it-
slave.
So we're technically, legally speaking, working for mercenary group out of
No.
Luxrana.
The Loxodon military.
And we were trying to get to. I don't even remember what country we were trying to get to. It doesn't
Corsica?
matter.
Torsika.
Something like that.
Corsica,
And
yes.
then we went through the big wall of flames, and then there was a big chair, and then we got swallowed by a whirlpool, and then we ended up on a beach, and then we left the beach, and there were people with wings, and then we got attacked by the people with wings, and then there was a big guy with like an army, and he chased us through a canyon. And then
Bro,
we
we sound
found
like
his
real
family's
lunatics.
house, pointing at Douglas.
Which I don't know
then-
how it got down there, but it's through.
And then wild
He rubs
magic
his- he
happened,
rubs
and
his temples.
everything went to hell.
He rubs his temples. So, to clarify, you do not work for the Revenant King.
No.
You are from the outside world,
Yes.
Aye.
and you are now a true Revenant.
Aye.
Probably.
That's the case.
Maybe.
Has Andalis mobilized yet?
I mean, it was
what's
us,
that again?
technically.
Are you talking about in the real world, or are you talking about in here?
And
Honestly, I don't think anybody on the other side of the magical
And
wall really
Dallas-
knows any of this is happening. We didn't even know that Torsica was gone until we got whirlpooled.
Was the Saint of Sunlight who sent us here, along with the God of Knowledge.
Yeah, right. Also, the Saint of Sunlight, he's alive again. He was dead on a tower, but then he's not anymore.
Does he know who Saint Sunlight is?
I don't know. I'm just giving him
no idea.
information. It's up to him
Yeah,
whether or not
I
he
don't
knows
think
what
he
it
knows.
means.
We are from
So,
the outside world. We were sent in here on a
Yeah.
mission because the place that was here is gone, and in its place was your Revenant King, who sunk our ships, and we woke up on this beach, which looks nowhere like we've been before.
Wait, hold on. Just to clarify, is this like actually Tulsaka? Because I've never been to Tulsaka. I don't know what it looks like. Or is this
Well, if
like
I
some
recall-
completely different land?
If I recall,
It
the rocks we
was-
found were consistent with Torsica.
It was once Torsica.
Out of the corner of
Oh, dear
Cassidy's
Lord,
eyes,
Spades is
Oh
here.
no, it's
these
Spades.
spades.
Oh,
And he goes,
no.
no, not again! No!
Well, wait, he's
Just
missing.
snapped. Oh yeah, he's not here. We
Oh,
don't.
yeah,
we,
he is
he's
missing.
Is he missing? Cassidy feels a tingle of wild magic along his spine.
I'd like to imagine the whole party just spun around to nothing being there.
Yo, the entire party has schizophrenia. Let's go.
No, more like PTSD.
Yeah, it's PTSD.
There is no Torsica in Bossing Say.
No,
I
it's
just-
Spades. Spades was here.
There is
So
no
you're saying
Torsica
this-
in Torsica.
You're saying this was Torsica?
Indeed.
What is it now?
The surges have broken it up into pieces and changed it in terrible
What are they-
ways.
What are these surges you were talking about?
It is his symphony. His sadistic symphony of death and
Who is
change.
the Revenant King?
What kind of question is that?
We have
A
never
pretty
heard of him
reasonable
until
one, I
just
think.
now.
So
Yeah.
you love the word sadistic, don't you?
We just
Thanks for
explained
that
that we're
input,
not
Abby.
from here. We just explained that we're not from here. Why would we know who or what the Revenant King is?
The Revenant King is the master of this plane. I do
Mm.
not know much more.
We're in a different plane of existence now.
So that's been confirmed. That's not
Aye.
great.
Exactly how long have things been like this with the surges you're talking about?
I don't know. Maybe
We could, or I thought I'd give
a
you
year, perhaps.
the-
That's
What-
when all of
how-
this began. That's when
Oh,
he
Garrett,
hooked Torsica.
how long ago was the barrier erected?
Mm.
Like 60 years ago.
Okay, so it's recent.
Hmm.
Torsica was sectioned off 60 years ago. So in the last year, the Revenant King came, pulled the Torsica into a different plane of existence, and took over, essentially.
Well,
No.
That or time works
I
differently
must move
here.
differently here.
Come to think
But
of it,
for-
there was something recent, wasn't there? The undead outbreak?
Yes. The collapse.
Yes, there were undead escaping the golden barrier into our world.
We obviously should.
That will be his doing. Yes, the undead are crawling across this land. It's the work of that Merrick. So many people vying for power and scientific supremacy, trying more and more insane attempts at grabbing their dreams, and everything came collapsing down at once.
You're constantly talking about him, Merrick, the Revenant King. Are these all referring to the same person, or are these different people doing different things?
No. Dr. Merrick was the chief of the science division. He is the reason why the undead roam this world. I do not know much about what he was attempting. I do not know what they were attempting at the institute, but it is from there that this outbreak occurred.
So this medic, he was a scientist then?
No, he was a politician. He was head of the division. What do you not understand?
Sorry, I looked away for like half a second. So I
Oh, he was a Yu-Gi-Oh player, you fucking idiot.
And it's
So,
telling you what politics are.
It's sounding more and more to me like this is less of a voluntary mercenary job and more a scrap against a Revenant King to save everything.
We are definitely in above over our head, but for the moment we are trying to get back.
I suppose that makes us some sort of...
Don't you dare.
I didn't finish it, but you knew.
You know, it's been 15 years since I left my parents' home and went on that on and off spree, just kind of hoarding and stealing and burglarizing the major cities, and you know, it was fun and all, but I'm kind of freaking out right now.
Well, keep the freak in. We'll be fine.
Hey, look, mate. We've already died twice. No, we came back. Either we die again and we stay dead and we don't have to worry about it, or we don't die, or we die and we come back. There's like three
I don't
options.
think you understand, Cassidy.
That is an
I wasn't
awfully
planning
grim way
on
to look
putting
at
any
that.
of this kind of pressure on my own life. I was gonna settle down, use the money I stole to build some summer houses between the cities, and go on an alias till the rest of my days.
Well, you can still
You've
do
got to
that.
be kidding me!
Oh, I mean, you could like still do that.
You could still live out the
This
rest
house
of
is
your days
here.
Right, because I would make a beautiful summer home in the land of the walking dead under the Revenant King in an alternate dimension.
When you
Like,
split
you can
it like
visibly-
that, it does sound pretty
You
bleak.
can see Adalbert getting more and more like just filled with a anxiety attack, and he is like actually just on the ground freaking the fuck out right now.
We will leave.
Cass-
I will find a way to leave, but I am not leaving without my grandson.
And who, pray tell, is your grandson?
No one you know.
He wouldn't happen to go by the Seeker, would he?
What?
Is your
No.
grandson a robot cat?
My grandson is not a robot cat. He is
checking.
right here. As you can see, he's terribly sick.
That makes
I
more
need to
sense.
wake him up.
Yeah, no, that I don't know why we didn't start with that. It feels very ignorant to say otherwise. Yeah, no, that checks out. That's on us.
That makes more sense.
All right.
So-
So what do you need?
These herbs, time, and important relics.
Do you have any information that could help us take down this Revenant King?
Wait, sorry. Did you say that you needed time? I didn't include that in the herbs. I'm so sorry.
That was really good.
No.
That was really good.
That was an
good.
earnest level joke.
Do not fret, my dear. Time, the concept, not the herb. You have brought me everything I need for now.
Ah, all right. Wonderful.
So you just need to imagine the flavor.
That's happened. I tried painting plants. I've never painted plants before.
By the way,
Oh,
who
asteroids,
are
man.
you?
Who are you?
You kind of seem to know like everything that's going on here.
Yeah, that's. I'd like an explanation.
I somewhat doubt that
Well,
a normal doctor would know all of this.
Not a medical practitioner, if that's what you're asking.
I mean, I was asking who are you, so I guess that's included in the question.
I am Sol. Dr. Sol Voldric-Khan.
Ah, I knew it.
Ah.
All right.
I am a
I know I'm not here, but you guys keep doing this. Oh, okay, all right. Maybe you should start leading with "Who are you?" and then you wouldn't be surprised.
But where would be the dramatic reveal if we just opened with it?
Right. See, like you make a great point, but like, where's the drama in that? We need to
Where's the
trigger a
pizzazz?
wild magic deluge and turn him into a bat first.
I mean, you guys can do it, but instead with that, you can just start asking everybody. "Who are you?"
poor asteroid.
The baguette rages.
Poor
Poor-
Astros.
Poor creature.
Astros.
Against the machine.
No, I didn't mean
It's
it. I didn't
very
mean it.
loud. Oh, I totally made it. You are absolutely asbestos, and you can take my word over that.
What?
Um,
That is my train track.
Okay,
I
so
am-
he said he
I am-
was Sol Voldric-Khan?
yeah. I am a private scientist. I sometimes outsource some of my work, and I am required to give parts of my research to the developmental center of the sciences for Dorsica.
Wait a second. I don't think this is Solomon, guys.
It's not Solomon.
Wait, real?
Not
Yeah, this
Solomon.
is his uncle, right? Or his
Grandfather.
That would make sense.
yeah. I think this is the guy who had the first piece of Miranda that Solomon found.
Wait, so is that Solomon in the tank?
It might be Solomon in the tank.
We could end all of this right now.
I don't think. What do you mean end all of this? You think he's
The whole last campaign.
Oh, the whole last campaign?
We already asked that.
Not a robotic cat, as you have discovered.
Do you know of a robotic cat? He seems to
I'm
have attacked
afraid-
us several times.
I'm afraid that I cannot say that I do.
You could probably make one if you want one so bad.
I potentially could make one. I am a little bit preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, that
Correct.
makes sense.
So you said you
He's
needed
working
these
on someone
herbs,
else's cat.
time, and ancient artifacts. What ancient artifacts do you need?
The broken pieces of an ancient artificial magical intelligence.
Named Moranin.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That would
Nanorum.
probably do it. Elaborate a bit more. What does this thing do? Where can we find it? Why is it going to help us?
Right now, it does nothing. but it will be a life support for my grandson.
It's gonna do a whole lot more than support his life, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you that much.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's gonna ruin his life, you know what I'm saying.
Mr. Rude.
Hey, Adelbert, buddy, you've been on the floor for a while now. Are you okay? You seem a bit tense.
So he's not on the floor at this point. He's just been completely zoned out. And when you look at him and say like, "Hey, Adelbert, are you good?" He does not react at all. Like he is completely out of it.
I think he's just dreaming of battle.
He's probably
You can
fine.
have this, and I tried to hand you something, but since you're zoned out, you can't see it. I'll put it here, and I'm gonna put a bucket over your head.
No.
Don't put a bucket on my head.
Skyrim. Pickpocket him now.
The best way to snap somebody out of an anxiety attack is doing something like completely out of nowhere.
Mess with them, yeah.
So I'm just gonna put a bucket on your head.
Best solution to a panic attack is to prank them.
Its weight on my head. You see the bucket move slightly as his head like snaps, like, huh? And then he takes the bucket off and he's like, "What the fuck was that for?"
It worked.
You seemed a bit tense, so I wanted to give you a bucket, but then you weren't taking it, so I put it the only place I could think.
All right, folks, you heard it here first. The method. This is the method.
This is the method.
I've actually used that tactic multiple times.
Listen, I'm sorry, Cassidy. I understand that you seem a lot more relaxed about this than me, but I don't want to die.
Well, you have. Twice.
This isn't something you get to bounce back from, I don't think. Like, everyone makes jokes about cats having 9 lives, but like,
If
I'm
it
really
makes
scared here, man.
If it makes it feel any better, if you die within like a minute, I can get you back up. All right. As long as I can get to you within a minute or so, I can get you back up.
Yeah, but what if you can't? What if I fall down a chasm? What if I'm split in half? We're talking about a revenant king. We're talking about the king of something so vile and dastardly and evil that no light could ever escape it. You're telling me to just carry on with a fucking bucket in my hands?
What if it makes you feel any better? Again? I do know how to do it longer than a minute. I just I don't got enough chutzpah in me.
Our music's not good enough.
He has the sheet, just not the.
Can somebody not part of this conversation make a perception check?
I got you.
There's some kind of,
oh, never mind.
You know, when Saint Sunlight blessed my bagpipes, it kind of
Ethan, you might want to grab this.
Kind of made them different to play.
Yeah, you already said it, so you got it.
I'm trying to relearn them. So it'll take me a bit, but pretty soon I'll be able to resurrect you longer than a minute, like 10
Ernest,
days.
you've noticed something.
Huh?
Adelbert has a bucket.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice bucket, Adelbert.
Whoa.
By the way, Dr. Saul, you said that your grandson was dying from something? What would that be?
Very sick. It is a rare disease that does not yet have a name.
Drowning, you mean?
No.
Gosh, dang it.
I know that
my soul.
You all look rather worse for wear. I know that the outside world can be inhospitable. If you want, there are dormitories here. You can stay the night.
Don't trust him. He sounds like an old hag.
A hag,
You just don't
say?
trust old dudes? Spades,
Nope.
I think
No, you
you're
don't
older than
trust-
this guy,
Right.
so...
Can I make an insight check on that?
I don't trust.
Yeah.
I don't trust anyone older than me. Or
You are
younger than me.
thousands
That
of years
is-
old. Okay, you
Yeah.
can't trust anyone.
I don't trust anyone younger than me.
A 21.
He's
time I
definitely
lost it.
hiding something. He seems kind of fidgety.
I think we're good, mate. I appreciate the offer.
I don't.
Are you here? I don't...
Doctor,
I'm not here.
doctor, I don't know if this is something I can do to help, but as a revenant, I do know I can create lesser revenants. Would this save your grandson?
It is possible.
Are you willing to try?
Would you
I
do it for a
don't-
Scooby snack?
I don't believe that it will be enough.
Sounds like a lack of faith, my guy.
Is this disease does this disease go beyond the grave?
No manner of speaking.
Might I inquire as to the nature of this disease?
No.
As I said before, it is very rare and does not yet have a name.
Can you go into specifics about how it works so that we can help?
I am
Well,
still attempting to
you are-
determine this.
You are currently our only ticket out of here.
Maria
Well, I mean,
leans over
he
at
said he-
Douglas and just goes, "Since when was he a doctor?"
Who? The doctor or Kieran?
Doctor in philosophy.
I don't recall him saying anything about it.
Alright, well, you said you need some ancient artifacts and that would fix your grandson, along with the herbs and time. So where can we find these artifacts?
I think he only said that it would preserve his life a bit longer, not that it would fix him.
These artifacts are scattered around Torsika. They were held by different members of our society. I do not know exactly who had which parts, but I do know that the Torsican government was in possession of all of them. However, there was much infighting and secrets.
Not the pieces of Emdo, is it?
No, it's the pieces of Moran, and he said ancient AI.
Right.
Right. Well, we will keep an eye out for those and get out of your hair so that you can do whatever you need with those herbs.
Oh, speaking of herbs, you have burn ointment.
Yes, I
They
was
already
going
said
to
they
ask,
didn't have burn ointment.
does your friend require medical attention?
I think we all do,
It's fine.
frankly.
I think he would be. I think he would appreciate it, and I think our friend Douglas here would appreciate it.
I got
Didn't
hit so
Maria
hard, I
also
got
get burned?
more ribs now.
I think Maria also got burned by that wizard.
I am versed in human anatomy. I can provide some care.
I am versed in human anatomy.
That's a green flag if I've ever heard one.
You know, Ethan, I really wish you would have made some extra lore for dwarves that, like, they developed an ability whenever they break a rib, it, like, slowly heals on its own, but it grows 2 ribs every time one rib
Jeez.
breaks. And they keep getting more ribs, which is a good thing, but if they get too many broken ribs grown back, it just eventually, like...
It's like
it just kind
cancer,
of,
like it's just too much. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
No,
And then
it
just
becomes
kind
a
of
snake
die
dwarf.
crippled anyways.
Oh. Ah, that sounds awful.
It's a snake dwarf. The dwarf has like a 30-foot
Ah.
rib cage.
No.
No. It would just keep growing more and more dense until you just couldn't breathe anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of aiming for like a pulp fantasy feel, not an eldritch horror Lovecraftian type thing.
Well, I mean, because you said that dwarves have they have different bodies that are specifically good for fighting, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's a concept.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I didn't think of it when I came up with this. I guess I could have retconned it.
He doesn't hate it. He just hates it.
I don't hate it. I just feel like it wouldn't come up all that much.
If you need medical attention, I can assist you.
That'd be great.
Probably on Stonecutter, maybe.
Yes, I would accept the help. Yes.
Let us go to the dorms, and I will treat you individually.
I'm making another insight check.
Kira, what's your character's name?
Amberly.
Yeah, Amberly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Amberly, if you could find these items from the storage, please, and bring them to the dormitory, that would be greatly appreciated. And he writes a couple of things down on a piece of paper and gives it to you.
Of course.
I rolled a 22 for my my new insight check.
He's definitely hiding something.
Maybe it's spades.
What do you mean? Maybe it's spades.
Spades is in the tube.
I'll be back.
Spades is Solomon.
Spades is Solomon.
Crap, I'm out of spell slots. I can't message. And nobody else.
I'm just here for the rest, bro. I'll take a rest.
I'm just here for the lotion.
Yeah, I'm here for the free samples, bro. I'm getting Costco'd.
Oh yes, Mr. Saul, are you two the only people in the city?
People? Quotation marks.
We are the only ones that are corporeal.
Are you saying that the rest exist but aren't tangible? They're not just illusions?
Yes. No, they are not. They are real.
I'm gonna insight check that.
I'm not. I believe them.
I trust you implicitly.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I have true sight, so I see the world how it actually is, but I didn't see them. So
You
they're
have
not
true
real.
sight? You
Why
have
didn't
true
you say
sight? I didn't
something?
know that. Why didn't you say something?
What's next? You're gonna tell me that I have dark vision? What?
You do.
True sight allows me to see what is real, what is true. He says that they are real and not illusions, but I did not see them, meaning they're not real.
Joseph, you can see them though. You could just tell that they're not here.
I can see them beyond 30 feet.
Joseph.
Hmm?
I know how true sight works. You can see like an outline of them, but you can tell that they're not physically there.
No, it's not whether they're physical, it's about whether they're real.
Right. All right. Fine. You want to rule it that way? Illusions are real things. You can no longer see through illusions.
You just lost true sight.
That's literally in the description.
No, he has true sight. He can see things that are real. Illusions are real.
Whatever, I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay, you do that.
11.
Seems
What was
real.
this for? Oh, that the people
Yeah.
were real? Yeah.
Yeah.
They might be.
No, that's a start.
All right. I
You
got.
know, I appreciate the help. But this is gonna be a deception, I guess.
Gosh, I would not trust that guy at all.
No.
I'm
He
I
looks like
actually have.
he looks like the Eggman and Kratos had a child.
Hold on. Let me send it to everybody because I've only DM'd you and.
Oh, I didn't
There you
realize that was me. Okay.
No, there you go.
He is Kratos, man.
I just sneezed 11 times in a row.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Did he intimidate you into sneezing?
I got to make the announcement. I'm sneezing on the moon.
I gotta say, seeing all of our character tokens all lined up it makes sense.
Send them.
You know what?
Also,
I am really
okay.
digging what bombs turned out to be.
Yeah, honestly, bombs is kind of great.
Send all the tokens next to each other.
Yeah, Michael, you said recently that Adalbert is gray colored.
I couldn't remember exactly what the
Okay.
color was. I just knew it was
Okay,
dark.
I just had a panic attack because when you described your character, it was like a tabby cat, and I made him a tabby cat. So,
What color?
like orange and white. You're an orange cat.
He was not orange. But
I'm gonna scroll up. I could have sworn I DM'd you.
He was not orange when he described his character to me.
You gave him a little bell.
I did give him a little bell.
All right, so which one is Kieran?
Middle
Kieran
bar.
is the one with the scar.
That's not everybody. I'm still working on Maria.
Who's the one before that?
That's
That
Cassidy.
is-
Cassidy.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
And then I never imagined Douglas having gray hair. For whatever reason.
Okay,
so are we staying
don't
here or
feel
no?
guilty because when I asked for a description, you just sent this image. So I don't feel super bad.
It's got the bell.
yeah, that's like black, dark gray.
It's
orange.
got orange. It's
And
got orange
orange.
for sure.
Yeah, the facial features, everything else is dark, and like there's the white, and then like the stuff around the eyes, and everything else is dark.
That is the least
Yeah, well,
dark
he's got-
cat I've ever seen.
There's some dark fur around the edges of your.
I can
character,
revamp
but
him.
it's
I'll just
not-
revamp him.
Not as dark. It's not as dark. I feel like color.
I
is
will
not
say
too
Kieran
dark.
and Cassidy look a little too similar for my taste. One of you guys is gonna have to change. All right, one of you gotta go bald.
One of you guys
I
are
am
bald.
not
I think
going
I'm
bald.
pretty bald.
I think Cassidy's a woman, so
Oh.
I also think
True.
this.
That is a fan theory.
I mean-
are we staying here or no?
Oh wait, I also have earnest art. Hold on.
He's offering you medical
Ernest Stark?
assistance and a
I will-
chance
I
to
will-
long
gonna-
rest.
Which race?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
That's
So
right.
Is that
when
a
he,
Zorn?
when he offers us medical
That's a
assistance,
terraphage. Those are the
Oh.
things that live in the Sea of Glass that no one has gone to. They are
There
awful.
are no monsters in the Sea of Glass.
There is no.
So
Yeah, so he's offering you guys medical assistance and a chance to long rest.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
it to
but
me. Give it to
he
me.
offered us medical assistance, but separately, individually, one-on-one.
That's fine. I
Uh,
love a duel. Let's do it.
So I appreciate the offer for medical assistance. However,
No,
I
he
have-
meant like all of you would be in the same room, but he was just clarifying that he couldn't like treat all of you at the same
Oh,
time.
well, yeah, but he also said, like, in the
He's just being
dormitories.
ominous about it.
Yes, he is being ominous about it.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I guess if that's what he meant, then I.
So,
But
are
you
there
are
an-
suspicious of.
Are there any other locations outside of the city where we might find people?
I do not yet know.
Hmm.
I know very little of the surrounding area.
By the way, if you want to just keep your grandson alive while you're leaving here, why don't you just continually cast Death Ward on him?
Do I look like a wizard?
I mean, sort of.
I mean, I don't judge.
I don't want to stereotype, but yeah.
I don't judge by appearance.
I mean, I know Death Ward.
Um, have
I'm a doctor in engineering and biomechanics.
so is your grandson still alive in there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you tried getting someone to cast Greater Restoration?
What we're saying is that you haven't tried hard enough. We clearly care more than you about this, and we know the solution.
No, Douglas. I'm just asking in case that hasn't been a possibility, because I can do it.
I also can do it, except I can't because I don't have Diamond Dust.
He has been in this condition long before the collapse.
Okay.
I've had
That
many
didn't
night
answer the
users
question.
Yeah.
None of the magicians of Torsica were able to heal him.
What about all the king's men?
There is no king in Torsica.
There is no king in Ba Sing Se.
We are ruled by the will of the people.
Well, that's bad news.
People,
That's a good album.
My last question is, how did what is the origin of the Revenant King?
What is what?
What is the origin of the Revenant King?
I have no idea.
Why would I
Showed
care?
up- It
We
just
are-
showed up one day?
Yes, with the collapse.
That's gonna be 24 insight.
He did kind of
On
just
that-
show up with us
on
as
that
well.
statement. On
What's
that
that?
statement, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead serious.
Okay. So he actually doesn't know the Revenant King.
No, he seems like terrified of the guy.
Yeah.
So it's a
I
guy.
wonder why. It's not like his chair was about to fucking wipe our entire expedition.
Well, it did.
Well, I'm not scared of him, and he killed me.
No, my thing was like he just said he's an engineer and like does biomechanics. So it's like, did this guy engineer the Revenant King? And then things got out of hand.
Oh, my Frankenstein's
Forgot
monster.
to carry a 1. Left some pinch of sulfur
Actually,
there.
Sam,
I really
Sam,
should have
it would
named
actually
this
be, "Go, my me
Frankenstein's.
monster."
I really should have named this Frankenstein's man rather than Frankenstein's monster. This was a self-fulfilling prophecy from the beginning.
That's the same energy of Beethoven dying at Beethoven's death place or funeral house. And everyone's like, why would he go there? Doesn't he know?
A single
If
cosmic.
Beethoven,
Sorry.
if Beethoven
So,
was deaf,
sorry,
could he
what's
see
the
his
doctor's name
people?
again? Ducks.
Saul Voldric-Khan.
Saul. Sorry, right. So Dr. Saul, when we first came over here, you were terrified of Kieran for being a revenant, and you said there's nothing else for you to give. When's the last time that they came to take from you?
And what were they taking?
Shortly after the collapse.
So it's been a year.
Yes.
And you've never seen them since then? They've never come back?
No, they have never come down to my lab.
What did they want?
They
wanted eyes?
I don't remember.
Insight.
Excuse me.
14.
14.
If I
Yeah.
had a dime every time Cassidy
He
rolled
seems
insight.
genuine.
Okay.
Would you have happened to hear of the Silver Grove at some point?
No, I'm sorry. I have not.
Hmm.
Sorry. No,
Insight check.
Oh my gosh.
This is my forest on the line.
This soul's my hurt.
9.
Nice.
he might be lying.
Hmm. Just like that other guy.
What
Yeah,
other
in a
guy?
group
other
of
guys
liars.
lie.
So what? You said they came a year ago and they were looking for things. Did they take anything from you?
They must have.
Well, I mean, have you done an
Yes,
inventory?
They did take something.
His virginity.
Gosh.
No.
Lock him away.
It is in fact confirmed by the DM, not that.
All right, hey, metagaming.
Hey,
there you go.
Metagaming. That's not allowed,
So
Garrett.
Garrett, what?
You have
what
to rescind
did
that
they
statement.
Alright, what?
So what did they take?
I don't know.
You should probably do an inventory then.
I thought you said he.
Can I cast? Can I or not cast? Can I make like a Arcana check or like spellcraft or something to see if this guy's under like some kind of forbidden
Memory. Or like memory.
Yeah.
Altercation.
Because this guy seems to not know a lot of things that would like. Like how does an army show up, rob you, and you don't know what they took from you in a place that was like nothing.
Go ahead and make a
Maybe the Revenant
Arcana
King
check.
stole his
Arcana?
memories. Anyway.
The Memory King.
1921.
You said the Memory King?
You can only conclude from his reactions that he must have had some sort of magic performed on him to alter his mental state.
Can I recognize the symptoms of the forbidden spell?
The symptoms of the forbidden spell is not remembering the thing that forbiddance was cast on.
Except for it's like worldwide, like global.
It is possible to resist it, though.
It is.
It is. We did it. We've done it before.
Yeah, for like extraplanar beings and like super wizards. Yeah.
And
well, they just have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Right. Extra dimensional beings and super wizards.
Okay, I suppose.
My official opinion is spellcaster. I think you have some kind of spell or curse effect on you, altering your memory.
Yes, that makes sense.
I'd love to do something about it right now, but I physically can't.
Yeah, you should chill out.
If I can help you tomorrow, though, I should be able to restaurate greatly.
Yes, that information is the tool of the mind. I agree.
Would you happen to have any sort of writing with the things here on it? A ledger or inventory of some sort? Catalog?
It's all streamed to my datapad.
He's got an iPad.
Can you
Oh,
remember
it's
the
a
last
Pip
time?
Boy!
Can you remember the last time you looked at it?
5 minutes ago, before you showed up.
And what was on it?
Nothing was missing.
Are you really gonna go? It's that dang phone on him.
You need to get off the screen. It's shrinking your brain.
Oh my gosh.
You're putting chemicals in the water to shrink your brain.
They're putting their grandsons in the chemicals to turn their grandsons gay.
I want them putting chemicals in the water that turn the frickin' frogs gay.
Kira just said that under her breath to me.
Nice. Alright. Do you understand me? Okay.
Understand that?
So, are we gonna stay here or no?
Are you guys accepting the medical treatments?
I am. I don't care
I feel
about
like we
any
have
of you.
no
but
choice.
I will.
Alright.
I would like to
Yeah.
request to be able to look through the catalog.
Yeah.
Okay, you ask him to look
Actually-
through the catalog.
No, for me to look through the catalog.
What catalog?
The one he was holding.
Oh, yeah, no,
On
that's
his
what I'm
datapad.
saying.
Actually, while he's giving, I don't fully trust this guy. I'm willing to help him. I just don't trust him. So, while he's giving medical aid to the other people, I'm just gonna burn a couple first level spell slots on cure wounds. Actually, I
Bruh.
should only need one for myself. I'm only missing like 7 HP. Or 8
Garrett.
HP.
52.
You're missing
Jared?
how much then?
I'm
yeah.
missing more than 7.
There's one more thing that I wanted to say to Dr. Saul.
Okay.
What?
He's Saul, man.
Good.
I'm sorry. One last question, Dr. Saul. I understand the connection and the importance that you have to your grandson, and I'm not going to discredit that for one moment, but if the time comes and there's nothing we can do for him, are you going to be willing to leave this place so that we can return home?
Will not leave without Solomon.
Name drop.
Name drop. It's him, it's the guy.
Scoreboard!
Guy.
If we kill him now, we can still put the real Lord Guy in power.
The different timeline, bud. Different
This
timeline.
answer does not bring any comfort to Adalbert's face.
Anyway, I'm gonna look through that catalog.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Try to snag the iPad off his wrist.
Well,
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know. Did he say I could look at it or?
Oh no, he said no.
Oh,
You may not.
darn.
Well, there goes that.
Yep.
Fuck off.
All right, well, I guess we gotta kill him.
Right in front of his assistant.
That seems like a wildly unnecessary thing to do
Yeah.
as of right now.
Yeah, it really does.
All
You're
right.
right.
you guys
We'll
going
let
to
him
the dorm?
heal us, and then we'll kill him.
There you
Yeah,
go. Now you're thinking
Yeah.
of portals.
So is this gonna be a long rest?
We thank you for your hospitality.
Is this gonna be a long rest?
Yes.
Follow
Yes.
me. And he brings you to the hallway.
Okay.
If we're gonna take a long rest, and right before we do it, I want to cast Death Ward on myself.
Wait a sec. I thought there wasn't a hallway. Bad DM.
No, there was.
Bad
Oh my gosh.
DMing.
Wait a minute. Hey!
He said it was a room.
I have definitely made many DMing mistakes, but that is not one of them.
Now he's saying it's
He's
a
standing on
dam.
business.
Wow. Okay.
Now,
Uh,
I get it. We're wrong. All right.
Ooh, now he's saying he's made mistakes.
Garrett,
Yeah.
you mentioned previously that the items that we got, like, blessed or, like, with the magic on them or whatnot, we're gonna unlock different abilities. When exactly is that milestone, or do we have to get them, like, dipped in the bowl again?
You don't know.
Dip it in the bowl.
You do not know.
Is there anything I can do to find out?
Potentially.
No.
Sorry, did you say potentially or eventually?
I said potentially.
Oh, okay.
Actually, there is one thing that I could really use. Is there anywhere that I could practice shooting?
You go to bathroom?
Anywhere I could dip my gun?
Mate,
I do not have a firing range in my laboratory. No.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
He does not have a firing range.
You could probably go upstairs.
I didn't hear you again. Someone else was making noise.
He doesn't have a firing range underground.
Oh, well, yeah, no shit. I'm asking if there's anywhere safe for me to shoot without, like, alerting people.
Not really, no.
You could sneeze on someone's neck here and they wouldn't even realize they're not real, Michael.
Well, great.
Yeah, shoot all the civilians outside.
Yeah, just
Is that
just
what
shoot
necromancers do?
Civilians.
They romance necks by sneezing on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot the civilians. They're more realistic targets anyway.
Actually, you know what? That is actually a question I do want to ask him. Does anything happen if you, like, try to attack the illusions outside? Or, like, does anyone show up? Or anything?
You cannot interact with them. However, there is the sentry. The sentry is still very corporeal.
The sentry has been grounded.
Okay, well, maybe it's not corporeal anymore. I don't know. I haven't been to the surface. Anyway, follow me. He's gonna walk down the hallway.
Okay, so if he's never been on the service, then that might explain why he's never seen Seeker. But
Why
also,
did I
why
just
is
hear
Seeker?
a Minecraft zombie?
Why else? I know I heard that too, but I think it was a straw.
Elijah.
Garrett,
For sure, it's Elijah.
Mom said it's my turn to make an insight check. Has this guy just started to go actually insane from never leaving this, like, lab?
Make an insight check.
I don't know the mod, but I rolled an 18.
It's definitely a possibility, but he seems mostly aware.
I mean, Cassidy's come to the conclusion that there's some kind of magical effect tampering with his mind, so
Some kind of
it might be
memory.
that.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he couldn't also just be going insane of his own accord.
He's choosing to go crazy.
He's got Amberly down here. He's not alone.
Okay, yeah, Tom Hanks had a fucking soccer ball.
Do
when he
not-
was stranded on the
Wow.
island.
So a
It's a
whole
volleyball.
person is a soccer
Second of
ball.
all,
Huh? Is
into
that
this.
right?
You fucking asshole.
That was a volleyball, wasn't it?
First of all,
Sorry, volleyball. Whatever,
Second
they
of
all
all,
look the same
are you-
anyways.
Are you
Whoa,
comparing?
whoa,
wow.
His
whoa.
name
right,
was
Michael.
Wilson.
Okay, Michael.
Are you comparing an elf woman to a
What's next? Are you gonna call me
volleyball?
spherist? Huh?
No, I'm calling
Just
you
a little.
racist.
I'm not calling you anything except an asshole because that's what you're being right now.
Stepped on Henri's computer.
I love
power
that no
button.
one cared that I called the character Tom Hanks by his actor name instead.
Well, that's his character name too. Isn't he playing himself?
Everyone except for Amberly makes it to the dorm room. Amberly is going to the storage to find the things that he asked for. So if you could make an investigation check, that would be great.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, hold up. I need to
Make an investigation check.
So
Ooh. Hold up.
It doesn't
Let
sound
me
good.
bring up my thing.
Do I have advantage?
Do I have advantage?
Yeah.
she's probably
okay.
the one who put them away.
Okay.
Do I remember where I put
That
my
would
stuff?
be
I'm back. I got sabotaged by the cat.
a modified
The Cleo.
13.
She stepped on the power button.
13.
13.
Put her in air jail.
Yep.
Oh, she's going in air jail.
You're looking around.
The grip.
You're not. I don't know. You're not so sure where they are, or
Yeah.
if they're back here.
The Cleo.
Cleo.
If they're real or not.
The Astrid.
I feel like the average success for a roll is like 15. There is no easy rolls. Like, you put the bread away in the cupboard. Where is the cupboard? Shit!
I like that.
Like, I feel like that would be an easy roll. I feel like 13 would be like, it takes you a while, but you find it.
Sam, do you ever do this to your cats when they're being annoying?
I have my reasons.
Are we air jailing? Let me stop playing.
Yeah,
with
I
Air
don't do it to them very often because the only one I could really do it to is Alvin, who constantly like thrashes and claws at me whenever I try and pick him up.
There you go. Yeah.
So are
They're
there
probably
still...
just mad
reminds
that
me-
you named him after a chipmunk.
Actually, that reminds me. Have I introduced you guys to our
Omar
new
is
cat?
not here.
You have a new cat?
New cat?
Kalmar is
So-
escaping justice.
Let me see if I can get this working. Can you guys see
So
me?
are there...
You've got
No, I
that.
can-
You've got
I
that
cannot
slick
see you.
camera with a slash through it.
Fuck. Hold on.
So are there more of those scrying stones around still?
Over each
Oh,
of
there
the
you are.
doors.
Oh my
There we
gosh.
go. There it
You
is.
still live in the freaking dark, Sam. You weirdo.
Yes, I still live in. I live in the fucking shadow dimension. This has not changed and never will.
Oh, camera go
What?
gone. Camera be gone. Oh, it's back.
Oh,
Cat?
cat?
Cat? Cat?
Oh,
Tiger, stop. I'm gonna hold you. You better not twist.
That's a good cat.
what's new cat name?
So this is Pippi. She was
Pippi?
my uncle's cat, and since he passed, we took her in to take care of her.
Wholesome.
Pippi.
She has ended up liking me a lot. She sleeps on top of me and will
No,
not
I
let me
s-
leave. Where you
I said
going?
don't twist.
Freaking
Better
doing
not
her
twist.
little-
Don't twist.
I said no
goon.
twist. Stop twisting. I said stop.
She twists.
All right.
No,
Um,
quit.
Amberly cannot
Twist
find
the
the
air.
thing. Begins to question if they're real.
Air jail.
Air jail with you.
So,
Is it even real?
Everyone else is now at the dormitory.
Okay.
So, Dr. Soul, I had a thought just now. How secure are these scrying stones of yours?
What
Don't
do you
tell him I
mean?
spray painted one.
Well, I just thought that perhaps when the revenants visited you, and they haven't visited you again, perhaps they don't need to because they messed with your stones.
Mmm.
I appreciate your concern for my safety, but I would not hold any hope that I could possibly keep them from this place.
Yeah, you don't.
Well, that bodes well.
If the Revenant King decides that I am to die, I will be dead before the hour is out.
Well, that is very reassuring as someone who is about to receive medical attention from you.
This has nothing to do with my skill.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just saying, if someone busts down the door and tries to kill you, while you're
Wait,
operating on
You're
me.
telling me Dr. Saul gave a dismissive answer to a valid question? Shall we all say it together, guys? Inside.
I guess I should be the one to roll because I was the one talking to him.
Do it.
All right.
Kalmar?
Dirty 21. I don't know what I'm inciting though.
Yeah, everything he just said, he fully believes.
Yeah.
It's not about whether or not we think he believes it. It's about an opportunity to roll for insight.
You hearing this guy?
It's not about the answer. It's about sending a message.
Cassidy, you still got that paint?
Yeah, why?
Well, I mean, you've got paint. You've got potentially compromised scry stones.
I already painted one. I
He
really don't
really
wanna
wants
paint
you
more.
to paint over these scry stones. He wants no witnesses to what he's about to do.
He knows what he's about. What can you say?
If you feel so bad about them, well, you do something.
When has it ever worked out for me?
Dr. Saul puts on the mask that he had earlier and begins going through one of the lockers.
By the way, since he's not a doctor and he's more of like a bioengineer, artificer, tech guy, he's just gonna stig weld our bones back together. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna come out heavier.
I
We're
only
gonna
have
gain 20 pounds of weight.
I only have burn wounds, I think.
Alright, he pulls a bag. He pulls a bag of medical tools out of one of the lockers and sets it down on one of the cots before pulling up his data pad and saying, "Alright, I'm going to need to decontaminate the area." He presses a button on his data pad and the door closes and a hissing noise kind of happens.
The snakes. Where are they?
What?
We're
They're
being
back.
gassed.
Time to take a shower.
No. No.
I ready my firebolt.
No.
Can
No, I
everyone make
don't.
a tolerance check for me, please?
Okay. That includes you, Kermit.
I'm not here.
Garrett, could you go
Oh,
and
you
tell
left?
me my tolerance
She's
modifier?
not.
That's
She's
right.
not in the
Never
room.
mind.
Tolerance is just will.
Adelbert, your tolerance is +2.
Oh, so he's just
I rolled
poisoning
a
us.
12.
9.
18.
Also 18. But we're just being poisoned. I guess that's just confirmed now.
Oh wait, I have is this disease or poison? Because I have advantage on that. If it's a saving. Wait, no, it's not a saving throw.
It is a saving throw.
It's a
It is a saving
tolerance
throw.
saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's not poison.
Is it disease?
Oh, so wait, if
No.
do I have, is it a willpower saving throw or is it a tolerance skill check?
It's a tolerance skill check.
Okay.
But you're saving against something, so I was like, yeah.
But I'm proficient in willpower saving throws, but I don't use that number. I use my tolerance number. Is that right?
It's a tolerance saving throw.
It's a,
Is your
Those don't
tolerance
exist.
yeah, it's more specific than willpower.
Yeah.
This isn't a combat save.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, so it's just a tolerance skill check then.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you're all good. Just doing.
Kamar got his Q-tip.
Why does he love those so much?
Just so she can suck on it.
I don't know. Just loves the Q-tips.
Q-tip.
Elmar does?
Yeah,
Yapper.
he's a Q-tip fanatic.
Yapper.
What can I say?
Come here, Yapper. Oh, hi,
Leo
Timer.
used to eat Q-tips, and then I started putting them in up on shelves.
Oh, there he is. There's a
Timer.
Q-tip fiend.
There's the man. He's overdosed on Q-tip.
Brother Goobin.
Hello, Jasper.
Is that the yapper?
Oh,
Nah,
good thing I
Tiger, you
looked
must
at and
be-
checked what my speed was on Apple Maps. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known I was supposed to exit Highway 10 in half a mile.
Oh,
Look at this.
In
He's
half
got the Q-tip.
Which is funny because I missed 2 exits on the way to Adina, just not paying attention.
Damn, buddy.
That's what D&D does to you, man. This is your
Right.
brain on coke.
Who rolled below a 14?
Me. Ernest.
I did a 15.
Ernest.
I'm proud of myself.
I did not.
I ruled a 9.
Just Ernest then?
yeah.
And no, and
You rolled a
Yeah,
12, but you have
Ethan.
+2.
No, I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
This is the
Me and Ethan both
this
rolled
is the
18.
intervention.
Everyone who rolled higher than a 14 watches as Ernest falls asleep.
Oh, I'm feeling
Oh.
kind of.
Oh,
what?
he was a
No,
little
I told you I
tuckered
rolled
out.
a 12.
You have
Oh.
a +2.
Adalbert also falls asleep.
They're all tuckered
No.
out.
Adalbert rolled a 12, but has a +2.
Oh, yes.
No, I rolled a 10 plus 2.
Oh.
Adalbert's also asleep.
Oh, there goes our there goes our burst damage.
We didn't need it.
Not my burst damage.
All you have to do is kick me in the stomach and deal 1d4 bludgeoning
Feel that?
damage,
That's
and I'm
true.
awake again.
Saul looks over at them and goes, "Are they all right?"
Hell no.
Can I? I'm insighting
can-
that.
Can Kieran check their pulse?
Yeah. Make a medicine check.
Andrew,
Yeah.
insight that shit now.
A natural 20.
Let's
Say
go.
it together.
Insight check.
Broken not.
No one said that with me.
Have we
Insight
ever
check.
said insight check so many times in one session?
You already got a
Unnatural
17 medicine.
insight. Broken not escape
Guys,
my
I
+10.
already know the title of this session when it gets uploaded.
Their hearts are beating.
They're asleep.
Okay.
What's in your decontamination liquid?
What's in your wallet?
Simple antibacterial chemicals. Perhaps they are more sensitive to them.
Yeah, I'm
It
hitting
is
that with
possible.
I'm hitting that with the insight. Give me that.
Okay.
Give me that 20 insight.
Insight check.
Insight.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
hitting
lying.
If this liquid is so
Is he-
decontaminate, then double dip into the hummus here.
Yeah, because this guy just
I
said,
pull out
"Hey
hummus from
guys,
my
I
pack."
can fix you," and then put us all in the room we didn't want to go into, and then without letting any of us respond, closed and locked the door and filled it with gas.
I mean, I wanted to go in.
You freak.
All right, I need your guys' opinion. Do I start the surprise round?
No.
Just say out loud
No.
he's lying, and then I can hammer his face.
All right, well, you very obviously lying. So, what's in this little chemical mix you just put into the air here?
He's pulls a gun out of his pocket and shoots at you.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, buddy, this isn't going to go too well for you.
Well, screw you, because cutting words.
Yeah.
You're a terrible
The
shot
cutting
and a
words.
terrible doctor.
Cutting words are you're lying. That hurt
Cutting
him.
words, 13 psychic damage.
Okay.
Should we roll for additional?
Wait.
Yeah.
So
Writes out on DM notepad.
Doing.
Okay, I have a template in Photoshop that helps me make coat of arms, right?
Oh.
And I can just find like heraldry online or historically and paste it in and help it format it. And I thought I copied something over from the internet, and I didn't. And instead, it pasted whatever image was on my clipboard when I pasted it. And I got this beautiful coat of arms for anyone who wants to use this. Feel free.
Yo, is that the Astrid?
Oh
I
my
do be.
Yes.
The Astrid.
The Astrid.
The asteroid.
She is
She
awake.
is alert. Yes, it is
Asteroid.
alert, baby.
How do you look at asteroid?
Asteroid.
Or as Michael Scott would say,
Hello.
the Asterd.
Yes.
True. Michael Scott would say that.
That's a cute baby.
That
Which is
a
funny
baby.
because my name is Michael Scott.
It's true.
Why
It
does
is.
she have such a serious look on her face?
You take shit
He
serious.
has some
She
crazy
takes-
RBF.
She's down for
D&D
business.
Henry had a
seriously.
child and is now wearing dad polos.
He was wearing dad polos before.
Yeah.
He was.
The dad polos made him a
I have
dad.
jeans on if it makes it feel better. It's not tucked in or anything.
And I'm probably never
Not
going to have
nothing.
kids, and I still wear the dad fit daily.
Yeah, Michael, you look more like a dad than I do.
Damn.
You just have to man up and get your dad bod going already.
You need to
I
get that
remember
cooler
prescribe
dad.
you with 3 coolers banquet a day.
Eat some food.
Yeah. It has to be
So-
coolers because your stupid metabolism
So
won't turn into
combat,
fat
am I right?
otherwise.
Yeah, we should roll for initiative.
Yes,
All right,
combat.
You can roll for initiative.
Just
Yeah,
roll for
so
initiative.
I
DM me
cutting
your
words.
initiative
He
roll.
shoots at me.
Garrett, do not make me take extra time more than I need to while driving to DM you a number.
There won't be a map. You can tell me it.
Oh, I got a 22, nat 20.
Whoa.
Nat 20 plus, I think 7 or 8 is my initiative.
Holy smokes.
That's
Do
2
I-
bravado points.
Do I even roll? Like,
Yes. Your initiative is +9, Michael.
All right, 29, natural 20. But I am also unconscious.
Yeah, that's true.
Bravado plus 2
Ain't that a
bravado.
bitch?
Ain't that?
Ain't that a bitch?
I rolled something higher than a 12. Let's go.
No way.
She says she won 12.
You're asleep.
You told me to roll anyway.
This is true.
I got.
Does that mean my 29 doesn't mean anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this going to be like a every turn we roll to resist poison or whatever?
No.
Roll to
There's
wake
gonna have
up?
to be
Or...
something that wakes you up.
Okay, so someone's going to have to nudge us.
I'll hammer you.
All right. Astrid, roll for initiative.
She got a 22. Oh, I should have
Astrid
DM'd that too.
Cleo communication.
Uh-huh.
She looks flummoxed by everything.
Uh-huh.
Not confused, but flummoxed.
I wrote yours down
Downright
already.
befuddled.
Sam?
I got an 8.
Okay. That sounds about right.
It does, doesn't it?
All right. So,
Bro's living the dream.
The Cleo?
Skin bag and baguette.
He's
Skin
confused
baguette.
as to this cat.
Skin baguette.
in baguette. Cleo investigate.
Has she figured out
Alright.
what her limbs are yet?
No.
No, she just knows that her hands are delicious.
Oh, okay.
She also likes to gag herself.
Yeah, we were on the drive to like back home this afternoon, and she was like eating on her hand. We just heard
Her fingers go far back in.
she's a menace to herself.
Aren't we all?
Okay. So a surprise round for Saul. He's got a cutting words.
Yeah.
Is that cutting words minus 12?
So what is that?
Is there even
What
a
is
need
that?
for a map? There's only like
Cutting
one enemy.
words.
Yeah.
It's a D6.
Yeah. Okay, so you just canceled out his positive modifier. So it's just a flat D20. He rolled a natural 20.
Oh no.
That means his gun backfires.
So it works, right?
Means his gun
That's how it
backfires.
works.
He
Oh,
pulled
it
the trigger
forward
too fast.
fires.
So he hits you.
Who is he shooting?
He's shooting Cassidy.
I'm glad that I cured wounds myself.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. How much damage?
It says that this builder is
Oof.
so I think this is the last one that we have.
It's not good.
So, as you question his motives, Dr. Saul pulls out a pistol and fires at you. This bulky pistol charges up briefly and begins to glow with the red light before emitting a globule of glowing liquid at high speeds
Ew.
that slams right into your chest, hitting you for 50 damage.
I have 5 HP.
Frick this guy.
Sorry, how much damage?
50.
5-0.
Oh,
A little too much
50
damage.
nuts.
Bro, he has ray gun.
He has ray gun. Don't res him.
So that's
please,
crit,
bro,
so
I
that's
have
double.
ray gun.
That is double damage because it was a crit.
Okay.
Okay. That's still
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
Yeah, he almost
Mhm.
one-shot me. Tanky guys, I'm gonna need you to do tanky things for me.
I haven't had the opportunity to move yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know.
His gun, his pistol folds forward and spits out a canister like the
What's in the
plasma
canister?
weapons and helldaggers.
Okay.
It's like a
And
big
he's
old
gonna
flare
Fallout
gun.
plasma pistol.
He's gonna turn around and run.
Pussy.
Wait, so this is a
Run
hall?
where? He closed the door.
Wait, so this is
Yeah.
a hallway?
He closed the door. He closed the door to the dorms, but he turns and, as a bonus action, presses a button on his data pad, and part of the wall slides back, and he's gonna run through it.
Does he run past any of us? Do we get an opportunity to attack or grapple?
No, it doesn't trigger opportunity attacks because he walked over to the locker first, and then
Okay.
turned around and talked to you guys, and then activated the thing.
This
then
guy's
shot-
such a loser.
Yeah.
We gotta get
Guys,
his ass.
I think I found the snake.
True.
You found the wizard that blew you up.
It's
Yeah.
the wizard. The wizard has harmed me once again.
Plot twist: this guy is the seeker.
It
Um,
is him.
Amberly, you've searched the entire storage area and have found none of the items he gave you on this list.
Okay, then I guess
I'm-
she's gonna go look for him to tell him that none of these items exist.
I'm starting to begin to believe he was just trying to get rid of you. Bless you.
Yes.
Maybe.
I think he's also trying to get rid of us.
Maybe just a
Uh.
little.
Also possible.
It could have just asked us to leave. Like,
You could have just
Clue's
left.
taking a poop. Look at her in the background. She's gonna go take a poop.
Oh,
Oh
boy. Everyone gather
Everyone-
around.
Everyone look at the pooping cat. Let's look.
This is what
The
we all
skin
came
bag.
to see.
There she goes.
She goes into the cave.
She's scooping out a little poop hole.
Amberly, as you exit the storage room, Dr. Saul runs past you in the hallway.
I mean, how fast is he running?
Full speed.
She looks from where he's coming from and expects, like, I don't know, some big monster chasing him.
The monster was him.
Crazy.
You see a door that wasn't there before leading into the dormitory.
I knew we should have killed his grandson.
She goes to the door and
The
opens
party's
it.
there.
Oh, hey, gang.
Ah, he shot me in the fucking chest. Ah.
Don't be such a baby.
Why is Cassie always getting shot?
Who's next in initiative order?
There's
Well,
just
who
a
else would get shot
massive.
in the chest? Surely not Adalbert, who also has a gun. He would never pick a fair fight.
There's just a massive gaping wound in Cassidy's chest.
Again?
I'm
Again.
almost dead. I
Right
have
next to the
5
second
health
one.
points.
Right next to the other one.
The axe wound.
Sure, hope you have more cure wound spell slots.
I do, but I. Jasper, quit clawing at the window, dude.
He will not.
He shan't.
You will not do that.
She emerges.
Ah,
She's done the
someone
deed.
help.
It freaking reeks.
Yeah, I'd imagine. We all know what you've done, Cleo.
You ain't slick.
You want to light a candle, cure May?
Yeah, we're almost out of candles.
Oh no.
This, she has a long
Not
history
good.
of this, so it seems.
She has a long history of pooping.
Yeah.
Does anyone?
It's
I don't
almost
know
been
who's
3
next in
years.
initiative
4
order.
years.
I think we're still waiting on that.
Henri.
Are we doing initiatives?
Are we?
still?
Yeah, are we still in combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shot you and ran away. Go get him.
Henri's next.
That's me. Okay, can I dash after him?
Get him. Go, my level
How many?
2.
How many? Yeah, I'm level 2. How many feet away is he?
You can't tell because he rounded a corner.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna just run my full move speed around the corner.
Yeah.
Where is he?
You don't see him, but you see Amberly in the doorway.
Hello.
Emily, your doctor, your
Your
doctor
doctor's
has
a
shot
bitch.
us. And he runs past you.
Your doctor is a total tool.
Does
Are
anyone
you
have a
guys-
medic kit?
Are you guys just
I
leaving
need a
Adalbert now?
medic.
Kieran's gonna use his action and dash down the hallway.
But there's a door 10 feet from you.
Okay.
You know, one of these times you guys should just let the bad guy
Wait,
go.
well, how long have you been here?
When did he show up? Jump scared.
Spades isn't here.
No, I'm not here. I'm just waiting for when I am here.
He's not here. He
those
just will
balls.
be.
Henri,
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
don't know where I am.
down the hall behind you, there's an explosion.
I'm gonna go. That way.
Huh?
I'm gonna go that way.
You turn around and you see that the second door of the hallway has flown off its hinges into the wall.
Oh.
And Spades comes walking out.
Oh.
Spades,
Oh.
you're here now.
Spades is here now.
Spades,
sure
you can't see. You still can't see.
Just so I can say something really on point. Did I blow something up? And what did I blow up?
You're not sure what you blew up, but you did blow something up.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
Also, keep in mind that your tongue is twice as long as it normally is.
Oh, and I'm still
So when
blind.
you
on
talk, make Yeah, you're still blind. So when you talk, make sure you stick your tongue out.
Okay, I'm gonna like
And-
stick my tongue off to
Yeah,
the
you're
side.
still blind. Spades is covered in ice crystals.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my
What?
tongue out to the side. I'm gonna go. I really hope you were a bad guy, but you just got hacked.
No, you
Spades,
got
that was a
Elijah.
wall.
You have to talk with your tongue like sticking between your teeth.
Oh, I really hope you were a bad guy, but you just got hacked.
Oh
talking
no,
to
Spades is here. No.
Oh no!
Everyone weep.
Cassidy, go ahead and take an additional 1d4 necrotic damage for the mental damage of seeing Spades again.
You just,
I don't even see him. I just hear his voice.
he just, because he's on 2 HP, so he just drops dead.
The sheer
Actually, I'm
magnitude
5,
of
so I would
Cassidy's
live with at
groan
least a
causes
1
him to take
HP.
5 more damage and go down.
No. We gotta keep running initiative order. I can't cure wounds myself until it's my turn.
Okay.
I'm putting Amberly and Spades at the bottom of the initiative order.
Spades. Kieran's gonna continue running. Is the hallway extend or is it just the door?
There's the door leading to the big cavernous room. And then the hallway back the way you guys came.
Okay, I'm gonna try the door to the cavernous room.
It is locked.
Okay, I figured. And well, I would have something, but I would in 6 levels. So I'm gonna turn around and the door doesn't have a lock, does it?
It has an
Like-
electronic keycard lock.
Electronic keycard lock. Okay, never mind then. He's gonna turn around and head back to the party then.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Skipping over Ernest's turn. It is Cassidy's turn.
My turn, yay. I'm gonna look down at the gaping chest wound that I have for a second time now. And
Why does this keep
Yes.
happening?
cast cure wounds on myself.
Bro, I think you need some medical attention. You should see a doctor for that.
That's what we were trying to do.
But he was evil.
Okay. 8 plus. Oh wait, no,
I'm
wait.
sure it's a misunderstanding.
I rolled 2 dice because bagpipe. Bagpipe.
He's just like,
8 plus 3. All right, I healed 20 health.
There you go.
Oh.
You at least fill up the hole in your chest.
I'm never trusting another doctor ever again.
And that is how he became anti-vax.
And I'm gonna.
Why do you think they call it a shot, huh?
I'm gonna get up, and dust myself off. And that's pretty much all I can do with my turn, unless I want to try waking up Ernest or Adalbert with cutting words.
Wake up! Wake up!
And that'll do at
Wake
least
up!
10 damage, so I'm not gonna do
Wake up!
that.
Wake up!
You wanted to.
Wake up!
You
Yeah,
wanted to.
that'll be my turn. I'm just gonna cure wounds myself.
Can you even deal psychic damage when we're asleep?
I don't know. Do you have a
Oh, sorry,
brain
it's
while you
just
sleep?
Ethan. It's Ethan's turn.
Well, yeah, but it's not exactly
Let's go. Okay, I go out the door that he took.
Alright, you're now in the hallway.
Okay. Glancing around, is there any clear indication of where he went? There's spades here now, right?
Yep.
Spades came from a door that got blown off. And then opposite that, there's another door? Question mark.
There's the door that was in the cavern with like his grandson and the table he was working at.
I'm gonna go that direction.
The door is locked.
Right.
Kieran just tried it.
The door has an electronic keypad.
Break it. Break that door.
Could try to lock
Commit
pick it.
Maria. Commit Maria.
Did I get a long rest, or did I
You gonna
just
try to lockpick it?
Dramatic?
No, we're just fucked.
Yeah, is it like a metal door?
Yeah.
Are there like hinges on it? Can I try to lock pick and undo the bolts on the door just to have it fall off its hinges?
Sure. First make an insight check for me.
Yeah. My insight is 6. As in total.
Cool. Yeah. Do that then. Go ahead and make a crafting check.
Crafting or lockpicking?
Crafting.
Cool.
If you disassemble the door, that's not lockpicking.
9.
Have you tried it? Athletics.
I mean, I would say it's lockpicking. He's picking apart the lock, right?
You use your blacksmith kit and you get one of the pins out, and then you strip the head off of one of the bolts that is needed to get the second one out.
Oof.
I'm pissed. Bonus action rage.
He rages at the door.
Was that my action to try to get it off its hinges?
Yeah.
Then that's it.
All right. Then we're gonna go down to Sam.
Yeah.
You want
Can you guess what I'm gonna do?
Just knock
Garrett?
down the door, guys. That's what I should
Can
have
you
done.
guess-
I regret
Can
everything
you
that I've
guess
done.
what I'm gonna do, Garrett?
All right, make an athletics check.
Yeah, buddy.
You just come careening around the corner with a reverse donkey kick just to the friggin'
Right to the boom, bam, straight to the dome. 17.
Maria flies around the corner into the door and rocks it in its hinges, cracking several of the bolts holding it there, and then goes in for a second pass, and the door slams open.
Onto the breach.
You enter the room.
Maria
Now would
just yells,
probably be a good
"Breach!"
time
and
to
then
mention that Amberly has a key card.
Well, she didn't say anything.
That's what the insight check that Douglas made was for.
Okay. This is fine.
As you enter the room, Sam, you're going to be beset upon.
Oh boy. I enjoy being beset.
Jeez. Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Okay. You're going to be shot.
I think
by the dude with a gun. You too get a hole in your chest.
By the guy without a gun.
You know what would be super cool and based?
What's that?
If somebody woke me up.
No.
No.
Well, kicking you in the chest isn't a free action, so I could have on my
you
turn.
hit with a high pressure spray of glowing liquid and take 23 points of fire damage.
Ow, my fucking bones.
For real.
So he just rolled really high on that other shot. Okay.
Yeah, he got a nat 20.
Do I still have the opportunity to... Like, do I still see him, and do I have any movement or anything left?
Yeah, you have another 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Is that enough to reach him at the moment?
Not quite.
Oh.
He's still maybe 15
Well.
feet ahead.
What?
It sure would be a shame if I happened to have a spear that was doubled in length, allowing me to reach him, wouldn't it? Now?
It would.
Are you gonna pole vault into his chest?
I mean, I
Just
did
as
say
a-
your spear was like 12 feet long, but I'll say that he's 12 feet away from you.
Let's go.
There you go.
Go ahead and make an attack roll with disadvantage because you have to hold the very end of the spear. And
Well, I figured since what you said was that he was like 15 feet ahead of me and I'm only 5, that I would end up 5 feet off. But okay, yeah.
well,
We're gonna
either way, you're holding the very end of the spear to try.
Yeah,
and get
regardless.
to-
Does an unnatural 20 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Excellent.
Excelente.
Excellent.
Egg salad.
Egg salad's good.
Seller.
We love egg salad sandwiches.
Sorry, I just gotta
Eggs
find
are
my weapon.
goated.
I just gotta find my weapon dice again. This D8 for the spear.
Who could have guessed that a man named Saul would be a bad guy?
If he were named Paul, he would be a good guy.
Walker.
True.
We was Bing Chillings with Big Jesus when all's of the sudden Saul.
Sorry, how much damage is that?
No.
Saul Goodman.
Saul Badman.
Saul Bad Guy.
Bad man.
Saul Bad Girl.
Saul
Wait,
Bad
Saul.
Guy.
Sorry, Saul Bad Woman.
Saul Bad Woman.
Evil Saul Goodman is just Paul Badman.
That's 11 damage, I think. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait. 12.
Oh,
I'm
are you being
sorry.
pulled over?
12 damage. Not that really makes much of a difference. All
right.
I don't think Michael's getting pulled over. I think he ran something over though.
And I'd
You
like
catch him. You catch him. in
I
the
just
stomach.
drove past 2
and then
people
him
in the
running
last
something
like 20
over.
minutes that got pulled over.
Oh,
You're next.
You catch him
Were
in
you
the
the one
stomach.
who
Also,
pulled
I'm
him over?
10 minutes from
Thrust.
home.
He's now bloodied.
well, I've got the
He's bloody. Wow.
I can do the
I guess he's
funniest,
just an old guy.
because I have another
Jump him.
attack, so let's see what I can do.
stab him, kill him, skewer him.
Cast.
That's another,
All your enemies explode.
That's another unnatural 20, 14.
Okay.
Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. That's only a 17.
That still hits.
Okay. That's gonna be. Damn. Okay, that's only 6 damage this time.
Is still bloody.
All right.
Soft spot is pulsing again.
That's 25 damage.
I want to cutting words him to death.
Well, I have stabbed the man. I believe
Man
that
with the
it's
stab.
All right.
Your
In that
grandson
case,
is lame.
it's Amberly's turn.
Okay, how far away am I from Saul currently?
About 50 feet.
50?
Yeah.
He's still running?
Yeah. It's leaving a trail of blood.
Can I see him?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can't see him right now, but you did see him.
Okay, well, can I just go back around the corner so that I can see him?
Yeah, you enter the cavernous room.
Cool.
And now you can see
Not
him.
the hallway.
He keeps saying cavernous room like we don't know it's just a big hallway. Don't gaslight us.
It's a very wide hallway.
Don't gaslight us. I've already done that literally.
It's a very wide
What floats in
tall
water?
hallway.
Very small pebbles.
I'm going to. Okay, hold up. Sorry, 1 second. I'm going to do. Can I cast Hold Person on him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Locked.
Hey, that'd be pretty good.
Pretty solid.
Pretty solid. Can't complain.
I mean, it could complain, but I'm not gonna.
Okay. What is my?
You
Sorry.
barely catch him with hold person. It only holds his leg. He falls over.
Did somebody get a nat 20?
We've gotten 2 nat 20s in like the
Okay.
last, like right before the combat started on initiative.
So
Yeah.
Oh
he
wait,
does a wisdom
no, it
saving
was
throw.
my turn.
Where's
so I
my?
get
I'm
a bravado.
having a
Let me get a third spell
stroke.
slot.
Hold up.
I got it. Yeah, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And then
Yeah.
it's against your spell DC, which is on the right side of your character
Da,
sheet.
da, 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 da. Okay, 16.
Yeah, okay. So before he makes that save, what level is hold person? 3. Okay. So as you cast hold person on him, a flash of light appears around his belt, and it is counterspelled.
Okay.
Yes, that age-old plot armor, because this story has to go specifically one way.
No,
I'm gonna
just,
kill
well,
him.
see, I think
I'm gonna
he has a-
kill him.
yeah, I
has
think
a
the funny
fail
thing is
spell.
like he's already on the verge of dying, so I
Let me-
don't.
Oh,
No,
that's right.
the joke
me-
is that the plot armor took too long to kick in.
Oh,
Let me.
It arrived
yeah,
4
he
hours later.
very nearly died to Sam's attacks, so...
Let me get in there.
Oh yeah,
Let me
no, we're
kill
probably
him.
gonna kill him unless he does some other fuck shit with his Game Boy on his wrist.
The game.
Game Boy.
Boy.
Dutch, I got a plan. Dutch, I got a plan.
Arthur,
I
have
have
you
a plan.
completely lost your faith in me? But you said you spoke Spanish.
Come on, Dutch.
Well, what is it? Spanish or
Gotcha.
English?
Anything
jelly
else,
beans.
Kiro?
Like jelly beans.
Gosh, you're never gonna know if Garrett says
No.
Kira or Kieran.
Yeah, I think
Amberly?
that's done. I mean, I'm gonna go my full move speed towards him, but
Yep. Alright,
What if
Spade's
he
turn.
wants to say Kieran, but he forgets your name and he goes, Kier,
What we both just say, oh?
Huh?
Elijah,
Oh?
I don't know what I can do without seeing him.
Yeah, you don't know what's happening also. You don't know
Yeah.
who's around. But there's
I-
lots of footsteps and you hear weird, like, explosion things.
Okay, can I what can I
Someone should
move
cast Greater Restoration on that man.
forward?
We'll
What,
get
yeah,
to
that-
it. I just gotta kill the old guy first.
We
Can I tell who we're trying to get rid of and who's friendly or not?
And you what?
Can I tell that like the other people are friendlies or no? Can I tell
No.
that it's the party?
No, you can't. They haven't said anything.
Oh no.
Henri, I know you go before me. I need this.
Okay.
Okay, well, since it's spades and he don't know,
Angie.
he's gonna do things. And then also, did I get a long rest or a short rest?
No, you
I
got no
couldn't-
rest.
Okay, then how did I
There
blow?
ain't no rest for the wicked.
there
what?
is no
Money
rest
goes
in
on,
bossing
please.
say.
I guess I'm gonna cast Leopard's magic card at the closest living thing I can make out. And I don't know what that would be, so if it's a friendly, I'm apologize.
You freaking
You're
kidding me?
Cast
lying.
Leopold's magic card at the closest source of sound. Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Let's see what that comes out to be. Is that a D20?
Yeah, plus your
Uh,
spell attack.
2d20s, take the lower number, and then your
Add 9.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got an 18 and a 17.
Jeez, okay. All right, go ahead, cast Leopold's magic card.
Yep.
Roll for damage.
Actually gonna let this one be random.
Okay.
That way I don't accidentally kill people. So let me do that real quick.
Is there a
You're probably
75% chance that this is wild?
There's also a 75% chance that you're gonna kill Cassidy.
I mean, if he's still stuttering.
Oh wait, sorry,
and if he
Elijah.
has the tongue.
Flip a coin.
Okay. That would be a heads.
Okay. So you successfully cast the Leopold's magic card. With your engorged tongue, there's a 50% chance that your spellcasting just fails.
Yeah, and it's clubs.
Isn't there on top of that a 75% chance that it goes wild?
Yes, I'm rolling that right now.
Okay.
All right, Elijah, roll a D1000.
All right.
Fudge. Even with the cantrip?
Yep.
Whenever you cast a spell.
All right.
It's supposed to be 5%. It's supposed to be just on a natural 1.
Right, but there was a wild magic thing that turned it up until you take a long
I know.
rest.
I'm saying that to Elijah. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
crazy. It's supposed to be like.
Right, and it goes
only
away
on
once you
critical
take a long
failures.
rest, but he hasn't rested. I think it does it.
966.
I thought his increased wild magic thing.
That's the stutter. That's 2 days. Which we're coming to the end of the first day.
Mm-hmm.
966.
Yep.
As you wind up your hand and throw, you don't notice anything different. Douglas, Spades just teleported 10 feet to the right.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's the best thing I could have done as a blind person. Do I feel the like shift under my feet at all, or no?
You're
No.
being carried by the golem. Because you're
No, he's not.
immobilized.
The golem's above ground.
The golem
Oh,
also-
I
Remember,
thought
we
he was
told the golem to wait
immobilized by
outside?
Taffy.
We told the golem to wait outside.
What happened to the Taffy?
It's gone.
Maybe he melted it
Oh.
off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so top of the round. Michael, you wake up.
The Michael just DC'd to go up to his apartment.
Oh, okay, never mind. He doesn't wake up.
Henri, I need this.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Top of the round is Saul. My bad. Saul is running down the hallway. He trips, falls forward, stumbling over his bleeding gut.
Over
As he
his
curls up
bleeding
and
grandson because we just
begins
shot his grandson.
begins pressing buttons on his data pad.
Oh no, no more Game Boy. What's this time, NES?
Something fires to life. Loud noises begin ringing out in the cavern as you hear the sounds of things powering up and moving and shifting as the mass of mechanical implements begins to pull itself away from the walls.
This is not good.
It slowly begins to bunch up on itself, and it begins pushing out on the walls and the ceiling as cracks begin to form and sand starts pouring in.
That's right, desert.
That's where we're gonna end this session.
Okay.
all right.
No.
Good luck, everybody. Don't drown.
Andrew, I'll hold my action to for after your turn.
You all level up.
Oh, let's go on level 3.
Next long rest.
Yeah, you have a level up in the slots, just so you know you've hit the milestone.
Okay.
Do I level up?
Do I get
No.
more than one level up, or am I still just level 3?
You're still level 3.
Okay.
And
I
Bob's
can be
is
permanently 6
still
levels behind everyone, just out of curiosity.
Oh yeah, forever. No, you won't be.